Test, test. John, John. John, John. Test, test. Stop. Okay, John, I took it up a little bit. That's.
North Iowa weather.
Patchy fog possible after midnight tonight, otherwise mostly cloudy with a low around 58. Partly sunny on Saturday with a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, high of 76. Mostly cloudy Saturday night with a low around 58. Partly sunny on Sunday with a chance of showers and thunderstorms, high of 74. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms on Labor Day Monday. Otherwise partly sunny with a high of 72, a 30% chance of showers on Tuesday, mostly sunny, high around 74. For more local weather anytime, go to KIOW.com or B1031.com.
The fun never ends at the Summit House Retirement Community in Britt. Tenant Luella Lappy explains.
And one of those, I do not want to spend my time sitting in an apartment by myself. I would rather be out with people and laughing, and that's what we did this afternoon. We did so much laughing.
Come take a tour of the Summit House attached to the hospital in Britt today. Call 641-843-3333 or see them online at summithousebrit.com.
If you're at the point in life where you want to ensure your loved ones are taken care of long after you're gone, contact Bradford Financial Center about advanced estate planning. Advanced estate planning isn't just about wills and trusts. It's crafting a future that reflects your values, protects your assets, and most of all, provides for those you care about most. Bradford Financial Center's team of advanced estate planning professionals will guide you through each step and help you navigate complex decisions from tax strategies to healthcare directives and making sure that every detail aligns with your wishes. Life is unpredictable, but with Bradford Financial Center, we can help you predict the future of your legacy. Go to BradfordFinancialCenter.com. Bradford Financial Center, managing your wealth journey since 1970.
Registered representatives offer securities through United Planners Financial Services, member FINRA. SIPC advisory services offered through Bradford Financial Center. Bradford Financial Center and United Planners are not affiliated.
Imagine if today was the day your idea changed someone's life. Imagine if you could help someone pay for college, help your community build a new playground, or help a child make it to that dream competition. With GoFundMe, it's all possible. GoFundMe is the world's #1 fundraising platform trusted by over 200 million people. Every week, ordinary people meet their goals and do extraordinary things. Your ideas matter. GoFundMe isn't just for emergencies. Want to raise money for your kid's soccer team or raise funds for a small business, a creative project, or event? GoFundMe helps you turn ideas into reality. And help adds up. Fundraisers you start for someone else raise up to 5 times more. So .com/radio. That's GoFundMe.com/radio to start your fundraiser. Pay for college, help your community build a new playground, or help a child make it to that dream competition. With GoFundMe, it's all possible. GoFundMe is the world's #1 fundraising platform trusted by over 200 million people. Every week, ordinary people meet their goals and do extraordinary things. Your ideas matter. GoFundMe isn't just for emergencies. Want to raise money for your kid's soccer team or raise funds for a small business, a creative project, or event? GoFundMe helps you turn ideas into reality. And help adds up. Fundraisers you start for someone else raise up to 5 times more. So think right now, who could use your help? Change rarely comes from waiting. It comes from someone deciding, today I'll start. Don't wait for someone else to bring change. Today, start your fundraiser in just minutes at GoFundMe.com/radio. That's GoFundMe.com/radio to start your fundraiser. GoFundMe.com/RADIO. This is a commercial message sponsored by GoFundMe.
It's time for Forest City High School football on Mix 107.3 with Sarah Nagastal.
Thanks, John. Greetings from Lions Field in Clear Lake as Friday Night Lights returns here to KIOW and live at KIOW.com. One of the longest standing rivalries in high school football, the 94th all-time meeting between 4A City and Clear Lake, including the 76th consecutive time these two teams will meet here in 2025. Should be a fun one tonight. The Indians taking on here in Clear Lake, the #4 team from the Radio Iowa poll in Class 3A. Our pregame show is on the way Brought to you by our friends at KCS Customs. We'll have that for you right after this.
KCS Customs of Forest City. KCS is your Western snowplow dealer. It can also customize vehicles with LED lights, leveling kits, Jeep accessories, and more. Find out how we can help your ride on Facebook at KCS Customs. KCS Customs of Forest City, your Western snowplow dealer and vehicle customizer.
Back here to Lions Field in Clear Lake. Tonight's pregame show is brought to you by KCS Customs of 4A City, North Iowa's Western snowplow dealer. They also carry a full line of truck and Jeep accessories, lights, leveling kits, hitches, and much, much more. See them on Facebook or call them today at 641-585-0527. That's 641-585-0527 today. Good luck, Indians, from KCS Customs in 4A City. Pregame show activities going on here as both teams warming up and getting ready for the opening night of high school football here in 2025. As the Clear Lake Lions, one of the most touted teams in Class 3A, looking to defend their home field out against 4A City. 4A City looking for their first win in the series since 2020. 4A City looking for their first win here in Clear Lake since that 20-19. What a match that was in 2016, with 4A City taking out that win here in Clear Lake in 2016, 20-19. Last win for 4A City, as I mentioned, came in 2020 when the Indians got the victory at home there in 4A City. Another 1-point victory for the Indians, winning that one 28-27. We'll have more of the pregame show, getting you set for these two teams when we come back. But first, we're going to go to Des Moines as the boys are standing by in Des Moines to give you a little look around Iowa high school football here in week 1 of the 2025 season. We'll go to Des Moines, then we'll come back here to Clear Lake. More of the pregame show brought to you by our friends at KCS Customs.
From Radio Iowa Sports, this is the Scouting Report, an in-depth look at this week's prep and college games. Now from our studios in Des Moines, Todd Kim.
After a big win overseas, the Cyclones host South Dakota. The Hawkeyes host Albany, and a new era begins at UNI. And 5A powers collide to open the high school season. That and more on a season-opening Scouting Report.
Okay, gonna be late. Gotta go. Where'd I put... wallets. Check. And... phone. Check. Keys. Check. Lunch. Check.
Checking for the things you need doesn't take long. But what about checking for your safety? Right now, 1 in every 5 vehicles on the road has an open safety recall. But it only takes seconds to check for open recalls on your car at checktoprotect.org. All you need is your vehicle identification number or license plate number. Your automaker may not have the right information. Recall and find the closest dealer who can make the repair for free.
Laptop. Check.
Before you go, take a minute. Visit checktoprotect.org. Check to Protect is a program of the National Safety Council.
The Scouting Report from Radio Iowa Sports.
After a season-opening win in Ireland against Big 12 rival Kansas State, Iowa State has now shifted focus to its home opener as the 22nd-ranked Cyclones play South Dakota. ISU will go up against a familiar face. Coyote quarterback Aiden Bauman began his college career at ISU. Cyclone coach Matt Campbell says with Bauman at the helm, the Coyotes have big-time potential again.
We know what this South Dakota team is. You know, on top of that, he's been coupled with, he's given that team belief and confidence. And, you know, you're going to get a team that's physical, a team that knows how to win football games, and a team that's going to come in here with, man, every opportunity to go win the football game.
This will be the head coaching debut for South Dakota's Travis Johansson. He says Bauman is focused on the big picture.
Naturally, I'm sure as a competitor, it's in his head. You know, I get a chance to go do this back where I started. But I know why he came back, and it wasn't to play Iowa State. It was to take this team a step further than he was able to a year ago, and I think that's the motivation. That is maybe more of a cherry on top to do that on the part of a longer journey.
It's a 2:30 kickoff in Jack Trice Stadium. It'll be televised by Fox. Iowa coach Kirk Ferentz says the key in any opener is limiting mistakes. The Hawkeyes play host to the University of Albany.
It just gets really down to, solid execution, solid focus, and like all first games, just like bowl games at the end of the season, penalties, miscues, ball security, special teams. You don't want those things to be things that are going to, put a hole in your boat, that type of deal.
Iowa's run game made progress last season, and now the pass game needs to follow. South Dakota State transfer Mark Gronowski hopes to be the answer for a program that has been plagued by injuries and subpar play at quarterback.
Throughout entire fall camp, we continue to go against our own team, go against them, and our defense runs a defense that's kind of different than a lot of teams. So it's been kind of fun to actually go back to maybe a base quarters team that UAlbany runs, and it's been fun to just trying to, navigate that side of things and kind of go against a defense that's a little bit different. But we just got to continue to have those meetings, understand the defenses that we're going to be playing against, and especially this week. It's just going to be a lot of fun in this first game.
It's a 5:20 kickoff in Kinnick Stadium. Fox Sports 1 has the coverage. UNI coach Todd Stepsis will go up against a familiar foe when he debuts as Panther coach against Butler. The Bulldogs were a Pioneer Football League rival of his former school, Drake, and finished last season with a record of 9-3.
We're going to be playing a team with a bunch of guys that really love football. They're going to work their tails off. They're going to come into here very hungry. They're going to look forward to the big crowd and the enthusiasm, and they're going to try to feed off of that.
UNI will be looking to bounce back from last season's 3-9 record. Butler knocked off Missouri Valley Football Conference member Murray State a year ago. Up next, high school football on the Scouting Report.
At Hancock County Health System, our occupational therapists treat individuals of all ages, from a child needing to improve participation in school or play, assisting an injured worker to regain skills, or providing support to older adults with cognitive or physical changes. Hi, I'm Carrie Frieders, an occupational therapist at HCHS. I have additional certifications in hand therapy and swelling in the legs known as lymphedema. Call HCHS to find out more. 641-843-5500. Hancock County Health System, your health, our care, a lasting partnership.
The Scouting Report from Radio Iowa Sports.
Two of the state's most successful programs collide to open the high school season when 5A top-ranked West Des Moines Valley takes on third-ranked Dowling Catholic. These rivals have combined to win 15 state titles. Valley coach Gary Swenson had to replace a talented group of seniors and hopes the new starters can step up.
Well, I think every coach would like to be able to see a game that's played with a minimum amount of foolish penalties, turnovers, penalties, things that hurt your team.
Dowling coach Tom Wilson says a lot of questions will be answered tonight.
Well, you just hope you can execute a little bit, especially playing a team like Valley. There's not a lot of room for error. So we're going to have to do a great job in our execution of really in all three phases and minimize mistakes, which you worry about that, especially at this time of year.
There are two other rated matchups in 5A. Fourth-ranked Waukee Northwest is at number 6 Ankeny. Fifth-ranked Iowa City Liberty hosts number 8 Cedar Falls. Also, second-ranked and four-time defending state champion Southeast Polk hosts Ankeny Centennial. Two other longtime rivals meet tonight in Marshalltown. Brandon Lewis has a preview.
Just 40 miles separate Ames and Marshalltown for the Highway 30 rivalry tonight. A year ago, the Marshalltown Bobcats sputtered in their new Flexbone offense, going just 2-7, but won the final 2 out of 3 games of the season, including their biggest win of the season against their rival Ames in week number 7. For the Little Cyclones, the offseason has been nothing but change, hiring their third new head coach in as many years, Jesse Von Barron. Starting quarterback Cam Canson-White is now at Gilbert. Future Iowa State wide receiver Jeffrey Roberts left for Dowling, including a tight end and a punter gone from last year. Marshalltown head football coach Adam Goodvin says despite all of the changes with Ames, they still have to just worry about themselves.
We've got to be physical, and we've really got to limit our mistakes. In high school football, week 1, it really is going to be the difference maker.
Marshalltown defeated Ames last year, 26-21, but Ames leads the all-time series, 71-35, and one tie. Brandon Lewis, KFJB TV.
Moving to 8-player, where second-ranked Iowa Valley hosts 6th-ranked Don Bosco. Iowa Valley got an early start to the season last week with a 45-9 win over Springville. Coach Casey Kroll says this game will be a good measuring stick.
We won a game early in the year that, we can find out a lot about ourselves. So I felt like, getting Don Bosco on the schedule would allow us to do that because they're a really good team. And, I think we have the chance to be in a really good team. It's hard to tell kind of where we're at. So we wanted to make sure, we went out and got a challenging game early. So, we can, be better for the end of the year.
Also an 8-player tonight, it's 8th-ranked Lennox hosting number 9 Woodbine, Class A. It's 4th-ranked Oakland Riverside playing host to 1A, 7th-ranked Trainer. Top-ranked West Hancock hosts Garner Hayfield Ventura, while number 2 St. Ansgar is on the road at South Hamilton. This season, Bex is recognizing student-athletes that are not only a star in athletics, but also a player that shows heart in school, at work, through the community, and in the ag industry. Adeline Martins of Oakland Riverside says she's enjoyed growing up on the family farm, even though one of her earliest memories was not a good one.
I was riding with my dad. It was me and my brother, and he was in the buddy seat, so I was just stuck on the floor. And if like riding in combines and tractors, there's not a lot of room. And we were going down a hill, and we hit a bump, and I smacked my head on the front windshield.
Bishop Garrigan's Ethan Marceau says his father is giving him a larger role on the family farm.
Going out and cultivating the field by myself or hauling manure by myself, running a tractor, stuff like that. Doing some bills and helping him at the computer, getting the financial stuff down. And that has really helped me as a person, grow and see what it's all about.
Benton Community's Chloe DeGroot says her favorite sport is volleyball. She and her high school teammates work with youth players.
So we were basically just teaching them and helping them with drills, and if anyone needed a partner, we would help them and just try and make them more feel more welcome to be there. So I know sometimes little kids can be scared to go to things like this.
Hudson Clark from Gladbrook Rhinebeck is always busy. He's a 5-sport athlete who also takes part in several activities, including FFA, student council, and musical theater.
For one, it keeps me out of trouble, and for two, it's just I love being part of stuff. I love the community I'm in, so just having people around me to support me, it's the best time I can think of.
Nominate a student athlete by searching Beck's Player with Heart. The rest of Week 1 is next on the Scouting Report.
Hey, psst. It's me, Jamie Hagan, Radiology Director at Hancock County Health System. I want you to know that we now offer MRI service 5 days a week. That means there's no need to wait for an appointment. If you are in need, tell your provider that you want it done right here at HCHS in Britt. We have excellent staff and a wonderful facility. Call us at 641-843-5190 to find out more. HCHS, your health, our care, a lasting partnership.
The Scouting Report from Radio Iowa Sports.
There is one contest tonight that features a pair of rated teams in Class 2A. Caleb Claycamp has a preview.
According to Radio Iowa's first rankings released of the season, the number 7 ranked Cherokee Braves will travel down to Carroll to take on the number 1 ranked Kemper Catholic Knights. I spoke with first-year head coach of the Cherokee Braves, Chris Olish, on Week 1 challenges on the road down in Carroll.
Yeah, they're a talented team. We've been fortunate enough to be able to watch film on them and see kind of their roster and who they're returning, and they return a lot of talent. Luckily, we do too. Something that we've been preaching to our kids, just being as aggressive as we can and prepared for this game, and I think our boys are up to the challenge.
The Knights of Kemper Catholic come off an outstanding season last year and return a majority of their talented roster. Head coach Ryan Steinkamp and his team are looking to get this season started off right with a win.
It's going to be a fun game. Cherokee's a great team that has a lot of good players, a lot of talent. They've had a really good run here, and I expect it to be a great game.
The Knights hosting the Braves tonight in Carroll. For your Radio Iowa Scouting Report, I'm Caleb Claycamp.
2A second-ranked Central Lyon George Little Rock is at home against 3A number 8 MOC Floyd Valley. Carson Schubert reports.
Head coach for the Lions, Curtis Eben, is hoping that his group can start fast against a Dutch team that has a good coaching staff.
For us, we're going to have to be on our toes in offense. We know that, historically they played a 4-man front and, just different looks that we got to prepare for to, going into game 1.
MOC Floyd Valley coach Grant Hagstad knows his squad will need great focus as they face the Central Lyon George Little Rock defense.
They're always physical, they're sound, and they're disciplined. They really make you earn everything. And so I think for us, we got to make sure that we're really focused in on our execution, our consistent execution on the offensive side of the ball, because they're not going to give anything to us. We're going to have to be really good with how we do things together as a team for us to be successful on the offensive side of the ball.
Central Lyon George Little Rock has won the last 5 matchups against MOC Floyd Valley, including a 27-14 victory last season. For the Scouting Report and Sioux County Radio Sports, I'm Carson Schubert.
3A top-ranked Bishop Heelan plays host to 4A number 3 Sergeant Bluff Luton. It's second-ranked Mount Vernon at Monticello. Third-ranked Humboldt hosts Spencer. Decorah coach Mike Tungan says experience is one of the reasons they have lofty expectations. The Vikings are ranked 8th in Class 4A. They open with a non-district game at Waukon.
Well, we've got a pretty big senior class, going in that have had a lot of experience. So, our leadership has been really good. We also have a pretty high expectations, and those guys do. And so when you have that combination, our practices are pretty, they're pretty serious, and the guys work hard. And so the leadership's been great.
Cedar Rapids Xavier is top-ranked in 4A and visits North Scott. Number 2 Pella hosts Ballard. Class 1A tonight. 3-time defending state champion and top-ranked Grundy Centers at home against Appling and Parkersburg. It's number 2 West Lyon visiting Western Christian. Third-ranked Iowa City Regina is at Wilton. That's all for the Scouting Report. For Radio Iowa Sports, I'm Tom.
Thanks, Don. We'll come back in 2 minutes with starting lineups for tonight's contest between Forest City and Clear Lake. Lucas Woogie is your locally owned Cornelius Seed dealer here in Forest City. Cornelius Seed, an Iowa-based company, has a full line of corn and soybeans. Call Lucas today at 641-860-0595. Plant it, profit. Cornelius Seed from Lucas Woogie.
First Choice Realty is proud to support our community's real estate moves. It's time to find the perfect home for your future. Call one of our trusted real estate agents, Bethany, Barb, or Mary, at 641-585-2404. First Choice Realty of Forest City. Visit them at fcrealty.com.
Real man of genius.
I don't know about genius, but we've been called worse. Call Matt, Chuck, or Jake at County Line Seeds, offering DeKalb Asgrow, Whiffles, NK, and Latham products. We strive by turning seeds into opportunity. Give us a call today, 641-581-3300. Now that I think about it, that was kind of catchy.
Wilson Dental is expanding again. Wilson Dental now offering a clinic in Buffalo Center. Check out Wilson Dental now in Buffalo Center to go along with their long-standing tradition in 4A City and also offering services in Garner. Wilson Dental in 4A City, Garner, and now Buffalo Center.
H&R Block of Forest City and Garner is proud to support the Forest City Indian sports teams. This year's H&R Block 3-point challenge raised $759 for the Forest City Athletic Fund. We'll run it back next year. Good luck to the Forest City Indians in the future from H&R Block of Forest City and Garner.
Teamwork makes the dream work. At NSB Bank, we're proud to support local high school athletes and coaches who work together to achieve greatness. Because when we support the team, we support the entire community. NSB Bank, committed to local athletics and the future we build together. NSB Bank in Forest City, Titonka, Thompson, Northwood, and Mason City. We're here for you. Visit nsbbank.com today.
Welcome back to Lions Field in Clear Lake. Zarin Egestal with you, getting set for the opening kickoff of the 2025 high school football season as the Indians are in Clear Lake tonight to take on the number 4 team in Class 3A via the Radio Iowa poll. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for tonight's game. We'll start first with the Lions of Clear Lake on defense. The defensive line looks like this. Defensive end number 33, Max Larson, 6'3", 215-pound senior. The other defensive end is number 9, Drace Dolman, 5'11", 195-pound junior. The defensive tackles are number 60, Davide Coleman, wearing number 60, 6', 200-pound junior, and also Gage Larson, a 6'3", 192-pound senior. He'll wear number 44. Linebackers are number 3, Sam Dodge, 6'1", 200-pound senior. The other linebacker, Dontrell Johnson, wearing number 5, 5'10", 190-pound senior. Also getting the start at linebacker is number 11, 5'11", 200-pound junior Rafe Back. In the defensive backfield, it is Isaac Brownlee, 6'1", 185-pound junior. He wears number 0. South Hamilton transfer Colby Huddenfield wears number 2, 6'1", 100-pound senior. Number 13 is Luke Farman, a 6'1", 165-pound senior, and also Jackson McIntyre, 6', 203-pound junior. He wears number 1. On the offense for the Clear Lake Lions tonight, they will start with their left tackle, Jack Hackman, wearing 52, 6'1", 220-pound senior. The left guard is number 55, Hudson Paul. He wears number 55, 6', 210-pound senior. The center is Jackson Peckham, 59, 6'1", 230-pound junior. The right guard is number 50, Brock Thompson, 6'1", 220-pound senior. And the right tackle is number 77, 6'2", 225-pound senior, Blake Trullo. The running backs is Huddenfield, along with Dodge. The tight end is Kobe Ort. The wide receiver is Trevor Theobald. The other wide receiver is Carson Reiser. And getting the start at quarterback is number 1, Jackson McIntyre. McIntyre wears number 1 for the Lions. Forest City's starting lineup will look like this. With the Indians defense, the free safety is number 10, Ty Sopko, 6'2", 180-pound senior. The other safety is number 4, Colin Thompson, 6'3", 165-pound junior. In the backfield, defensive backfield for the Indians, number 2, Deegan Moore, and number 11, Hunter Harms. The Indians linebackers, number 21, Jesse Hagen, number 32, Isaiah Duncan, and number 15, Aiden Frost. The Indians defensive line, number 57 is Gabe Kozma, number 36 is Nate Gasman, number 54 is Carter Osmondson, and number 56 is Gavin Litzen. On the offense for the Indians, the offensive line, the left tackle is number 51, Bryant Bridges. The left guard is number 56, Gavin Litzen. The center is number 70, Aiden Cox. The right guard, number 57, Gabe Kozma. And the right tackle, number 68, Kobe Umbaugh. The Indians wide receivers, number 4, Colin Thompson, and number 10, Ty Sopko. The Indians tight ends, number 15, Aiden Frost, and number 36, Nate Gasman. Indians coached by second-year head coach Tyler Anderson. He is 4-5 in his head coaching career. Led the Indians to a 4-5 record in a first round of the Class 2A playoffs a year ago. We'll take a break. We'll come back following the national anthem, and kickoff for the 2025 season is next. This is Forest City Football from Koloff Media Sports.
A&W Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W, where the food is as good as the root beer. Highway 69 North in Forest City.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
Forest City Family Dentistry downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. Forest City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636.
Forest City Ford at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see our current inventory at forestcityford.com. Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends. KCS Customs of Forest City. KCS is your Western snowplow dealer. It can also customize vehicles with LED lights, leveling kits, Jeep accessories, and more. Find out how we can help your ride on Facebook at KCS Customs. KCS Customs of Forest City, your Western snowplow dealer and vehicle customizer.
Back here to Lions Field in Clear Lake for a second straight year. The Indians in Clear Lake will open up here in Clear Lake at Lions Field. The Indians opened up here last year as well, where they fell 41-14. Clear Lake went on to go 6-4 last year including finishing 3-3 in Class 3A District Number 2. The Lions were ultimately eliminated from the postseason in the opening round against Humboldt. That game at Humboldt, a 13-10 victory for the Wildcats of Humboldt. Both teams highly rated again here this year in the Class 3A poll. Actually, if you look at the Radio Iowa poll, Humboldt, Clear Lake, and Algona 2, 3, and 4. Pretty neat to see three teams that are all in the same conference when it comes to other sports, but also really close to each other, all rated so high in Class 3A. Lions went on to beat 4A City 41-14 last year. This is the 94th all-time meeting between 4A City and Clear Lake, and the 76th consecutive meeting between these two teams. 4A City looking for their first win here in Clear Lake since the 2016 season when they won that 20-19 victory. Indians last won against Clear Lake in 2020. That game was played in 4A City. Again, another 1-point victory for the Indians, 28-27, the final score in that contest. All-time series, Clear Lake 67 wins, 4A City 21 wins, and 6 ties in this series between these two teams. In the current streak, of course, Clear Lake has won 4 in a row against the Indians of 4A City. First recorded meeting back in 1922 when Clear Lake won 55-0. Longest streak, Clear Lake 18 games between 1994 and 2011. Lions coached by Aaron Stensland in his third year as the head coach of the Clear Lake Lions. He spent his first year as the interim coach and now in his second full season as the full-time head coach of the Clear Lake Lions. Again, they went 6-4 a year ago. A pregame show brought to you by KCS Customs and Kingland Construction Service in 4A City. We thank our friends at KCS Customs and Kingland Construction Service for sponsoring today's pregame show. We'll come back in 2 minutes. Kickoff between the Lions and the Indians is next. This is Indian football from Koloff Media Sports.
Lennox in the air means money in your pocket. Call Larson Plumbing and Heating today to learn more about our special savings opportunities on Lennox products by calling 641-797-2219 or visit us online at larsonplumbingandheating.com to learn more.
Matt Jennings and Troy Hall of Jennings & Hall Financial Group, located at MBT Bank, want to thank our Forest City teams for their hard work and dedication and wish them good luck this season. Best wishes from Matt and Troy at Jennings & Hall Financial Group, located at MBT Bank in Forest City.
MBT Bank, based in Forest City, with 9 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota to serve you. MBT supports the Forest City Indians, and we look forward to seeing our student athletes compete all year long. Good luck, Indians, from MBT Bank in Forest City.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services, free delivery in town by mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic, Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City.
Missile Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Pat Lubbock have the market experience to help you follow your dream. They are a member of the State and National Association of Realtors and are ready to help you. Missile Realty of Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
The Super Bowl in Forest City is open for league and open bowling, with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious Bucchese pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East of Forest City.
Back to Lions Field in Clear Lake, getting set for kickoff between 4A City and the Lions of Clear Lake here momentarily. 79 degrees here as we get set to kick off. Wind at 2 miles per hour, so not much wind to contest with as the teams will come out for the coin toss. Our back judge tonight is Colin Sudel. The line judge is Troy Smith. The other linesman is Terry Bolin. The umpire is Eric Trees, and our referee in the white hat this evening is Tony Adams. The Indians have won the toss. They have deferred to the second half. That means Clear Lake will get the football to start things off. The Indians in their all whites tonight. It is white helmets, white jerseys, and white pants for 4A City. Those white jerseys have red numbers on the front and the back of those jerseys. The FC logo in the center. The Lions countering with all black tonight. It is black helmets, black jerseys, and black pants. They have gold numbers on front and back of those jerseys with lions across their chest. The black helmets have a gold CL logo. Great crowd on hand. Good 4A City crowd across the way. Great Clear Lake crowd right in front of us. And it will be the Indians who will kick off first. And the Lions will get the football first. Clear Lake will receive and defend the north goal. 4A City will kick off from the south. That is the first goal that they will defend to start this football game. It is feeling good to get Friday Night Lights back once again here in 2025. As the Indians kickoff team marches their way onto the field, it'll be Ty Sopko kicking off for the Indians. Sopko, of course, very prolific last year as the Indians kicker. Made 16 extra points, couple of field goals for him a year ago. Back to receive the kick for the Lions is number 22, Carson Reiser. He's a junior. And number 13, Luke Furman, a senior, 6'1", 165 pounds. Those two are back to receive. Ty Sopko teeing up the ball at the 40-yard line. And we are set to get things underway. Our first half tonight brought to you by Shooters Sports Bar and Grill. Shooters in 4A City is open Tuesday through Saturday with a full menu of appetizer, sandwich, steaks, and the best pizza in town. And we are underway in the 2025 season. Taken from the 10-yard line is Reiser. He is up to the 20, across the 20-25, and he will be brought down near the 23-yard line. Good kick coverage there by the Indians. A return of about 13 yards for Reiser, and it'll be a little greater than 70 yards for the Lions to march here on their opening possession, but they'll have first down and 10 at their own 28-yard line, pardon me. So an 18-yard return from the 10 to the 28, and the Lions will start at their own 28-yard line. Indians will have 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers to start things off. It'll be Jackson McIntyre, touted as one of the top quarterbacks, not only in Class 3A, but in the States. 3 guys in motion for Clear Lake. They'll spread 3 out to the left, 2 out to the right. 5 wide, empty backfield for McIntyre. He'll take the snap, looks to throw. He's got time. Wide open Reiser across the middle. It's caught 35-40 across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. It'll be a gain of almost 20 on first down. The Lions moving the football here early in this one. Colin Thompson on the stop for 4A City. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line, so it'll be a gain of 18. Reset the play clock. 11:30 to play here in the opening half, opening quarter of the 2025 season. Lions once again breaking the huddle. Once again, we've got whistles. And now there looks like everything is set, so a couple of issues play clock-wise. Clock continues to tick. 11:20 to play. Again, empty backfield. Dodge, ball's on the ground, picked up by McIntyre. He's chasing the backfield. Indians trying to swarm to him. He'll break 2 tackles. He's across midfield into 4A City territory. Still on his feet down to the 35-yard line. The Indians had him wrapped up twice, 3 times in the backfield after a fumble. But McIntyre is still able to break down to the 35-yard line. Good news is there is a penalty marker on the field in a position that it could be holding against Clear Lake after a scramble play. It looked like a ball that was meant to be handed off to Sam Dodge as he went from right to left across the formation. And we'll see what our penalty marker officially is in a position where it could be holding against the Lions. And it looks to be, still have no official from our official. Thought he was mic'd up. Obviously mic not fully working. Crack block, and that'll push Clear Lake all the way back down past the 40 to the 38-yard line. So instead of being on the 4A City 35, they're all the way back in their own 38-yard line. First down and 10. Under 11 to play. In motion from left to right. Hand off to the right side. Laying the boom down there is Huttonfield, the South Hamilton transfer. And his first offensive possession here with the Clear Lake Lions. No gain on the play. Right back down at the 38-yard line, so it'll be second down and 19 to go for Clear Lake. Indians defense has a great opportunity to get off the field here with Clear Lake backed up at second down and 19, their own 38-yard line. McIntyre takes the snap, looking to throw. He's under pressure. Gavin Litton is chasing him. He'll roll out of the pocket, throw across the middle, and it is caught. Wide open receiver downfield at the 40-yard line. It is caught enough for a first down. That is going to be Trevor Theobald, the senior, 6'1", 185, and he makes a huge reception. A gain of about 25 on the play for Clear Lake. They'll get everything in back. First down and 10 Lions. Inside Forest City territory now as the Lions stand at the 39-yard line, looking in. One in the backfield, two to the right, one to the left. McIntyre takes the snap. He rolls out right. He's looking. Another wide open receiver in the middle of the field. It's caught at the 30, 25, inside the 25, all the way down to the 20. He'll be brought down by Ty Sopko and Deegan Moore, but not before he picks up another first down to the 20. Another wide open receiver once again. Theobald, the 6'1", 185-pound senior, and the Lions continue to march uncontested down the field. They'll have first down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Looking in. 10:04 to play, no score here in the opening quarter. McIntyre in the backfield. He's got two receivers right. Dodge, the running back in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Dodge. Now they're going to counter it inside. It is Hudfield inside the 10 at the 5. So Huddenfield gets the counter on the inside. Handoff from Dodge. All the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be once again first down. Now first down and 5 for Clear Lake. From the Forest City 5-yard line. 5 yards to pay dirt with 9:35 to play here in the opening quarter. Lions will break the huddle. McIntyre in the backfield. Dodge directly behind him. Two receivers left, tight end to the right side. McIntyre hands it off. It is Dodge up the middle, 5-yard run, and he scores. Sam Dodge in from 5 yards out, and the Lions are on the board at the 9:16 mark of the opening quarter. Clear Lake leading 6-0. Christian Dunning will be on to attempt the PAT, second-year kicker for Clear Lake. '99 Christian Dunning, the senior, 5'11", 195. Out of the hold of McIntyre. That was false start on the right side of the, or left side of the offensive line for Clear Lake, so that'll back him up as the left side of the line was moving. And that is our official call from our head referee. Well, that'll move the Lions back 5 yards to attempt this PAT. Now with the ball spotted at about the 8-yard line. 9:16 to go in the opening half. 6-0 Lions trying to add on. Out of the hole to McIntyre once again. The kick is up, and it is well good. 9:16 to play in the opening half. It's Clear Lake 7, Forest City 0. Kickoff is a minute away.
Hello, this is Leah from Shooters in Forest City. If you haven't tried our new menu, stop by today. As baseball and softball season is coming to an end, come bring your team in for an end-of-year celebration with us. We can't wait to see you at Shooters in Forest City.
Discover Waldorf University in Forest City, where your passion meets opportunity. With a wide range of athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, whether you're on campus or online, experience the support of a community that feels like home. Learn more at waldorf.edu today.
WCTA is the #1 choice for fiber internet. We offer fast, reliable fiber internet for all your connectivity needs. Our employees are local and live in the communities we serve to provide you with the best customer service experience. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
Back here to Clear Lake as we get set for kickoff. It'll be Christian Dunning kicking things off for the Lions, as the Indians will take a look at their offense for the first time tonight. As Deegan Moore back to receive for the Indians, along with Jacob Smith. Indians sophomore, 5'11", 165 pounds. Both stand at their own 10-yard line, awaiting the kick from Dunning. After his PAT a moment ago, 7-0 Lions, 9:16 to play here in the opening half. And Dunning's run up from the 40-yard line is away, and that ball is deep into the end zone and will be a touchback. No chance to return that one, as that went 8 yards deep into the end zone. So the Indians will bring out their offense, and they will start at the 20-yard line. First down and 10. We'll get a look at this new look Forest City offense. Of course, graduating 3-year starting quarterback in Ty Dillov. It'll be Peter Wilson, the junior, taking over the helm of the Indians offense. Deegan Moore, the running back. A couple of new looks, including tight end Nate Gassman, just a freshman, 6'4", 210. Will be out there for the Indians. And the Indians will start with Wilson in the backfield with Deegan Moore. One receiver right, one receiver left, two tight ends on either side of the formation. Hand off to Moore. Moore's got some running room for a moment, but he's quickly tripped up. Looked like a hole had opened up. But getting behind and making the tackle for the Lions was Rafe Bach. And there is a penalty marker on the field. We'll check what that is. Initial indication, holding against the Indians, it will be. So Forest City will move backwards, probably why we saw the hole open up. We had mentioned that kind of a hole had opened up on the right side for the Indians. Bach kind of swung around behind and shoestring tackle on Deegan Moore, but wouldn't have mattered anyway, as the Indians will march back inside their own territory at the 10-yard line. So it'll be first down and 20 for Forest City from their own 10. Wilson and the Indians will break the huddle against the 4-3 look of Clear Lake. 4 down defensive linemen, 3 linebackers, everybody else is in the backfield. Wilson barks out the orders. He's going to keep it himself. Another penalty marker on the play. It looks like Forest City is going to start with back-to-back penalties offensively to start this game. 9:01 to play here in the opening quarter, 7-0 Lions. And it looked like the Indians moved early, and that is the initial indication. It is false start against Forest City, and the Lions are going to defer that penalty to make it second down just ahead of the 10-yard line. So the Indians gained about a half a yard on that play. The Lions want to make it second down and 19 rather than first down and 25. So it will be second down and 19 for the Indians. We'll call it 19 and a half, as the Indians picked up about a half a yard on the play. Wilson takes a snap, pitch out left side to Deegan Moore, and he is swarmed in the backfield. There are 4, 5, maybe 6 black jerseys and no white jerseys in the backfield as Deegan Moore gets thrown down inside the Indians' 5. No, they're going to mark it right at the 5-yard line. So Forest City continue to go backwards. It'll be third down and about 25 to go now for the Indians. If Stensland and company take that penalty, that might have been a safety in favor of Clear Lake. 2 receivers to the right. 1 receiver in the slot to the left, to the right side. Couple of tight ends. It'll be a handoff to Wilson, as the Indians are just going to try to go forward a couple yards to give Hunter Sunkel some punting room. They'll gain about 2 on the play, and Hunter Sunkel and company are on out to punt for Forest City. As it'll be fourth down and 23 yards to go. .741 to play. Clock continues to tick here in the opening quarter. It is Sunkel in the backfield to punt for the Indians. Reiser back to receive the punt, standing at the Forest City 45-yard line. Punt is away. It is a spiral punt, and it is going to be caught by Reiser. And he must have called, I did not see the hand, but he must have called for a fair catch right at the 35-yard line, because he immediately stopped and was not hit by any of the Indians. Looks like there is a penalty marker on the field. Third time in 4 plays now. We're going to see a penalty. We'll see who it goes against this time. 7:26 to play here in the opening quarter. 7-0 Lions. Looks like it's going to be against Clear Lake as they march backwards. It'll be holding against the Lions. So that'll march Clear Lake back to the 45-yard line. The mic, we try to turn up the official's mic there. Still a bit on the quiet side. So Clear Lake will start first down and 10 from the Forest City 45-yard line. .7:26 to play in the opening quarter. 7-0 Lions. Two receivers rights. Running back in the backfield with McIntyre. He'll hand it off to Dodge. Dodge looking for some running room. He'll be brought down after a short gain. A couple of Indians there on the tackle, including Nate Gasbin, the young freshman for the Indians, making an impact early. After a short gain of about 4 on the play, it'll be second down and 6 for Clear Lake. From the 41-yard line of Forest City, it'll be second down and 6 with 7:01 to play here in the opening quarter. Two receivers right. Now they're going to go in motion and send 3 receivers left, 2 to the right as Dodge comes out of the backfield. Empty backfield for McIntyre, 5 wide. McIntyre looking to throw. He's flushed out of the pocket, rolling left. He points at one of his receivers. Now he's going to run with it. He's got running room to the 30. Near the 25-yard line, he'll be brought down by a host of Indians. Near the 25-yard line, maybe the 26. Either way, going to be a large gain for McIntyre. As McIntyre will get down to the 26-yard line. First down and 10 Lions. Just needed 6. Picks up nearly 15 on the play. First down and 10 Lions from the Indian 26-yard line. 6:21 to play here in the opening quarter at 7-0 Lions. McIntyre in the backfield takes a snap, hands it off. Dodge to the right side. Running room, long running room. 15-10-5. He'll walk into the end zone. Sam Dodge will march in from 26 yards out. His second touchdown of the game. Last one from 5 yards out, this time from 26 yards out. And Dodge has touchdown number 2 at the 6:10 mark here of the opening quarter. A 45-yard drive for the Lions, eating up less than a minute of clock. Started at the Indians' 45-yard line, capped off by a 26-yard dash from Sam Dodge. And it's quickly 13-0 Clear Lake. Dunning attempting the PAT, this time no penalty, and he missed it. Must have missed it just to the right side. It looked like it was plenty over the bars, but I must have zoomed just to the right side. Either way, Clear Lake leads 13-0, 6:10 to play in the opening quarter. We'll come back. Kickoff is a minute away.
To win in sports, adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Amy Ryan, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help you create a game plan for your financial goals. Call 641-582-2771 to get started today.
Solventum, formerly the 3M Distribution Center of Forest City. The team at Solventum wishes our area athletes good health and good luck this season. Like any good team, working together brings out the best on the field or in the warehouse. The Solventum Distribution Center of Forest City.
Back here to Lions Field in Clear Lake, 13-0 Clear Lake, 6:10 to play here in quarter number 1. Christian Dunning back on to kick this one away. Forest City once again will send Jacob Smith and Deegan Moore back to receive. Forest City's new look offense will get another opportunity here as they sputtered backwards in the opening drive. And Dunning's kick away. This one is going to be a little bit shorter, taken at the 1-yard line by Deegan Moore. Deegan Moore up to the 15. Deegan Moore running to the right side, short of the 20-yard line, as he'll be brought down right at the 15-yard line. Want to let that one go. It probably was bounced into the end zone, but if it's not in the end zone, gotta be worried that ball will take a weird football bounce to either sides or roll backwards towards the Clear Lake Lions. So, of course, not in the end zone. We got to catch it, as Deegan Moore did, and he'll get up just past the 15-yard line. Call it just short of the 16-yard line where the Indians offense will set up shop. One receiver to the near side, one receiver to the far side. Couple of tight ends in the game. Deegan Moore in the backfield with Peter Wilson. Wilson looking right, looking left. He'll take the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Wilson running across the 15 back to the line of scrimmage. Did he get another yard? I don't think so. So Wilson will be brought down maybe a couple of inches. They weren't quite to the 16-yard line. Looked like the ball now is spotted at the 16-yard line. So give him a couple of inches on the play. 5:44 to play here in the opening quarter. 13-0 Lions. It'll be second down in a short 10 for Forest City. Clear Lake still in their 4-3 look. Haven't changed that defensively yet. 5:23 to play. As the clock continues to tick, one receiver here to the near side, two receivers to the right side, a couple of tight ends in the game. It'll be Wilson again. He is drugged down in the backfield. There are a couple of Lions there. Rafe Back was the first one to get there. Sam Dodge there as well for the Lions. Also helping in on the tackle was Davide Coleman, as that'll be a loss near the 10-yard line all the way back to the 12. So give him a 4-yard loss. It'll be third down and about 14 to go here for the Indians. Once again, they'll break the huddle. Two receivers right, one receiver left. Wilson in the backfield, directly behind him is Deegan Moore. Wilson out to throw for the first time. Looks, he finds a receiver, but it's batted down. Pass interference is coming. Ty Sopko taken down. They're going to say the defender for Clear Lake got there a bit early, as Wilson's pass was right into the chest of Sopko. And immediately the penalty flag comes out, which could be only good things for Forest City, as it appears to be pass interference. And now with the official call from our official, it is pass interference against the Lions, and will be a 15-yard penalty. First down and 10 for Forest City. But the Indians will find their first down of the ball game and move the ball out to the 27-yard line, where the Indians will break the huddle. Two receivers left, one receiver to the right side. At the pitch out left side of Deegan Moore. He's got four Clear Lake defenders tracking down on him, but Deegan Moore across the 30, near the 35-yard line. Good gain for Deegan on first down. He's going to get about 5 on first down and 10 to make it about second down and 5 upcoming for the Indians. Nearly 6 yards on the play. We'll call it a long 5. 3:54 to play here in the opening period. Long 4, I should say, to get to the first down marker. Linebackers showing blitz for the Lions. They do blitz, and taken down in the backfield right at the 30-yard line is Peter Wilson. A 3-yard loss. It'll be third down and about 7 upcoming for the Indians, as Peter Wilson taken down about right at the 30-yard line. Two blitzers there for the Lions coming off either edge, able to get to Wilson in the backfield at the 30-yard line. Third down and 7 here for the Indians. 3:13 to play in the opening quarter. 13-0 Lions. Two receivers on the near side. Play action pass. Wilson tracked down in the backfield, and he is going to be sacked in the backfield, as that was Davide Coleman getting there, the first one to get there. And he was joined by Drace Dolman, the junior, who got there as well to bring down Wilson for a large loss all the way back at the 22-yard line. And it'll be fourth down and about 15 upcoming for Forest City. But first timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll come back in a minute. Indians trail 13-0. They've got 4th and 15 when we come back. 2:43 to play in the opening half. This is Indian football from Koloff Media Sports.
High school sports build champions on and off the field through teamwork, respect, and hard work. At NIAC, they believe learning is the ultimate game changer. High school students can start earning college credit today for free. Discover how at NIAC.edu. NIAC, future found.
Higher Spear Insurance strives to be your all-encompassing agency, protecting everything from your home and auto to your farm, crop, and health. Find us in our 3 locations, Titonka, Forest City, and Thompson. Call 515-928-2085 or learn ways to protect your future at higherspearins.com.
Hunter Sunkel to punt for the Indians. It'll be another penalty marker. False start against Forest City on the right side. The Indians gunners moving early. So that'll put Forest City 5 yards further back to make it 4th down and 20 from the 27-yard line, as the Indians will have to march further back with their punt. As the right side of the Indians gunners moving a bit early. Put the ball back down at the 17-yard line now. 2:41 to play here in the opening quarter. 13-0 Clear Lake. Beautiful night for high school football. Kickoff at 79 degrees. Good crowd on hand, both on the Forest City side and here on the Clear Lake side. Sunkel once again in the backfield to punt for the Indians. He'll get it away. And the kick will drop at about the 47-yard line. No Lions will get to it. And the Indians will let it roll. It takes a good Forest City bounce near back to midfield. About a 3-yard bounce and roll with that punt. They're spotted at the 48. And that's where Clear Lake will take over for their 3rd drive of the ball game, as they'll take over on the Forest City 48-yard line. Touchdowns in their opening 2 drives for the Lions. One from 5 yards, one from 26 yards, both from Sam Dodge. McIntyre in the backfield. He's got 2 receivers left. He's got a slot receiver to the right side, and they're going to hand it off to that slot receiver. Brought down in the backfield as the Indians defense gets there. Aiden Frost right at midfield, sniffed that one out. On that counter play they ran earlier for a bigger gain this time, the Indians see it come and bring the Lions back 2 yards back to midfield to make it 2nd down and 12. Aiden Frost right there for Forest City and on top of it. As they bring Huddenfield down at midfield. 3 receivers right, 2 receivers left in the empty backfield for McIntyre. Looking to throw. He's under pressure and he's taken down by Gavin Litson. The ball's on the ground. No marker yet. Whether this is an incomplete pass or a fumble, if it's a fumble, Forest City is on it. Isaiah Duncan there to receive it, and they say it's Forest City football. Gavin Litson. A strip sack of McIntyre. Ball bounces around before Duncan gets on top of it. At the 49-yard line of Forest City, and the Indians have the football going the other way. Did not see the beanbag come out originally. Didn't know if they were going to mark him down as an incomplete pass. But the official immediately signaling Forest City football as Duncan on top of it. For the Indians at the 49-yard line, 51 yards for Forest City to go to find pay dirt for the first time. 1:46 to play in the opening quarter, 13-0 Lions. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Handed off to the right side is Deegan Moore, and he is met immediately in the backfield. Indians with a change at quarterback, as that is sophomore Jackson Smith now in at quarterback for the Indians. 5'11", 155-pound sophomore. We saw Jacob Smith in earlier returning kicks for the Indians, but Jacob Smith taking that handoff as Peter Wilson makes his way back onto the field. Wilson maybe a bit shaken up there for a moment. The Indians got him taken care of, and he's back on. So Jackson Smith in for one play at the quarterback position. Now it's back to Peter Wilson. Indians brought down for a 1-yard loss. It's 2nd down and 11. Pitch out to the right side to Deegan Moore. Moore looking for some running room. He'll get the lost yard back and more. Some positive yards across the 50, and Forest City is into Clear Lake territory. As the ball will be spotted at the 49-yard line of Clear Lake, give him 2 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 9 upcoming for Forest City. 37 seconds to play in the opening quarter. 3rd down and 9 upcoming. Indians will have to get a play off here in the opening quarter. Play clock at 14. Game clock at 25, and now there will be a stoppage as the Indians will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 26 seconds to play in the opening quarter. 13-0 Lions. More football is next.
Grow Electric in Lake Mills is proud to support area athletics and proud to serve our new and returning customers. To get started on any electrical project, big or small, call 641-592-8282. Good luck, athletes, from Grow Electric in Lake Mills.
26 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Back to Lions Field. Zarin Eggestall with you. Opening football game of the season here between Clear Lake and 4A City. And the Indians will have 3rd down and 9 upcoming from the Clear Lake 49-yard line. Two receivers here to the near side, left side of the offense for 4A City. They'll send one receiver to the right side. Got into the game on the left side for the Indians as well, running back in the backfield. Peter Wilson will roll out, looking to throw. He's got an open receiver, and it is dropped at the 40-yard line. And a wide open Jacob Smith at the 40, in and out of his hands. Coverage on the play by Huddenfield. And the Indians will have 4th down. It was going to be really close to the markers. It was about right at the sticks for a 1st down, but incomplete, and the Indians will bring their punt unit on. Once again, here in the opening quarter, 21 seconds to play. In the first quarter, it'll be 4th down and 9 for 4A City. Dunkel deep to punt, high snap, but he's able to get it down and get it away. Carson Reiser will let it roll, and he will pick it up at about the 25-yard line, where he is met immediately after a gain up across the 30 to about the 31, as he is met there by Tyler Fox. The junior, 5'10", 150-pound junior for the Indians, will meet him at the 31-yard line, so that's where Clear Lake will have 1st down and 10. With 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And a 13-0 lead for Clear Lake. McIntyre with a pair in the backfield, both Huddenfield and Dodge in the backfield, 2 receivers left. McIntyre takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Dodge, looking for some running room. He'll drag a couple of Indians across the 31, 32 to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2, and that will run out the opening quarter. We've played 1 quarter of football. It is Clear Lake 13. The Indians of 4A City 0 will switch sides of the field, where Clear Lake will have 2nd down and 8 when we come back. This is Indian football from Koloff Media Sports.
Hello, this is Leah from Shooters in Forest City. If you haven't tried our new menu, stop by today. As baseball and softball season is coming to an end, come bring your team in for an end-of-year celebration with us. We can't wait to see you at Shooters in Forest City.
Holland Contracting in Forest City for earth moving, large or small building projects, farm drainage, directional drilling, demolition, tire and automotive shop, and more. Call the construction experts at 641-585-2231. Holland Contracting in Forest City, dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time.
Back here to Clear Lake, 12 minutes on the clock as we head to quarter number 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Lions. With the ball on the 33-yard line, 13-0 is the score. 4A City getting their first stop defensively moments ago on that strip sack from Gavin Litzen. In the opening half. For the Lions, they run 9 times for 68 yards, and they have 3 pass receptions for 61 yards offensively in the first half for the Lions. Seven first downs for Clear Lake. McIntyre, screen pass to Dodge. And he gets past the Indians, the 40, 45, 50. He could be gone. 40, 30, 25, 20. He will outrace everybody. 77 yards screenplay for Clear Lake. And they're back into the end zone with 11:47 to play here in the second quarter. It'll be a 77-yard screenplay. Dodge, his 3rd touchdown of the ball game. Pardon me, that's Huddenfield. He'll find his first touchdown of the ball game as Huddenfield, the South Hamilton transfer, will find the screenplay. Got past a couple of Indians at the line of scrimmage and outrace 2 4A City Indians down the 4A City sideline, 77 yards. 13 seconds into the second quarter, and Dunning is back on to attempt the PAT. Missed his last attempts. Low snap. The hold is good. Did he get it through the uprights? He did. 20-0 Clear Lake. 11:47 to play here in the first half. Second quarter of football. Kickoff is a minute away.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Rainer and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 or see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems. The right door, the right way.
Welcome back here on KIOW and live at KIOW.com from Clear Lake High School. Lions 201 yards of total offense now after the 77-yard screenplay for a touchdown. Indians will bring their offense back out. Forest City sitting at negative 11 yards of total offense. We'll try to push that forward as they'll get their first possession here in the second half. 11:47 to play in the second. It is 20-0. Clear Lake on top, the number 4 team in Class 3A. That from the Radio Iowa rankings. I think that's slightly off, my personal opinion. My ballots included the Lions at number 2 to start here in Class 3A this season. Some of the other voters around the state, though, feeling that first-round exit couldn't put the Lions in front of Humboldt. As the Indians will take this one, Jacob Smith is plowed at the 15-yard line. Hopefully he is okay. He gets smashed by 3 or 4 Lions. Audible gas from the Clear Lake crowd right in front of us as Jacob Smith, the return man for the Indians, taken down at the 16-yard line. Smith appears to be okay as he'll jog off the field. 11:42 to play here in quarter number 2. 20-0 Lions. Indians will bring their offense back onto the field, where Peter Wilson will command the offense with 2 receivers right. And off the left side, it is a penalty marker immediately on the play. Hopefully for 4A City, there was a neutral zone infraction. Doesn't appear so. Initial indication appears to be false start again on 4A City, which would be their 4th of that variety. It was a no-gain play for Deegan Moore as he was brought down at the 15-yard line. They are going to decline the penalty. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for 4A City. Pardon me, they marked the kickoff return to the 16, so the ball now spotted at the 15. It'll be a 1-yard loss and make it 2nd down and 11 for 4A City. So 2nd down and 11 for the Indians offense, standing at their own 15-yard line. Ball's on the ground on the snap, and Wilson is brought down immediately. Low snap. Again in there on the play was Divide Pullman. Here with 11:09 to play in the second quarter. 20-0 Lions. It'll be 2nd down. Should be 3rd down. 3rd down and about 14 upcoming. 3rd down and about 14 for the Indians. 10:51 to play here in the second quarter. 20-0 is the Lions' lead. Indians at their own 12-yard line. Here's a snap to Wilson. Screenplay to the right side. It's caught by Sopko. Sopko across the 10. Back out near the 15-yard line. He'll get about 2 on the play, but it'll still be 4th down and about 12 to go for the Indians, and 4A City's punt unit back on. 10:25 to play here in the second quarter, as Hunter Sunkel is back to kick this one away for the Indians. But first, we've got a timeout, Clear Lake. Timeout, Clear Lake. 10:16 to play in the second quarter. 20-0 Lions. Indians will punt. We come back in 1 minute. This is Indian football from Koloff Media Sports. Mayland Egg Service of Forest City is a proud supporter of Forest City High School athletics. Nate Mayland is with you from the word go. From planting to harvest, you can count on Nate. Contact him today in Forest City at 641-860-1712. Nate will help you put the right seed on your acres. 641-860-1712. Back here to Clear Lake High School. Lions fielding Clear Lake. 10:16 to play here in the second quarter. Indians will have 4th down and 11 when we come back. 20-0. Lions lead over Forest City. Those 20 points scored on 3 touchdowns. A 5-yard dash from Sam Dodge. A 26-yard run from Sam Dodge. And a 77-yard screen play to Huddenfield. Has got Clear Lake their 20 points. One missed PAT. To put them at 20, and Hunter Sunkel back in punt formation for the Indians at 4th down and 12. High snap. Sunkel's going to have to get up and get it. He does get the punt away, and it's going to be taken at the 45-yard line, now to the 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10-5 touchdown. And Furman, no flags on the field. Furman will return the punt. Luke Furman will return the punt. We'll see where they officially mark him. I had him at the 45-yard line, so we'll say 45-yard punt return for a touchdown for Furman. And the Lions will extend their lead now to 26-0 over the Indians at the 10:03 mark to play here in the second quarter. And Dunning back out to attempt the PAT once again. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up. We've got penalty markers, and the play will be brought dead. Clear Lake might have to kick a PAT from farther once again. It will be the second time that Clear Lake will get charged with a false start on the PAT attempt, so it'll be a much further PAT attempt for the Lions, as the ball will be spotted at about the 8-yard line. And Dunning will kick from the 15. It'll be a 25-yard PAT attempt this time for Dunning. He made the last time he kicked from 25 yards. Good hold, good snap. Kick is well above the uprights. Did it go through? It did. 27-0 Lions, 10:03 to play second quarter. Kickoff is 1 minute away.
Hi, this is Ryan Harvey, the sales manager at Chrysler of Forest City. Now is a great time to have your vehicle looked over before you hit the open road with our highly trained staff here at Chrysler of Forest City. Or, if you are looking for your next vehicle, stop in and see our experienced sales staff. Our inventory changes daily, so swing by often and see what's new on the lot, or visit our website at chryslerforestcity.com.
Swoogie is your locally owned Cornelius Seed dealer here in Forest City. Cornelius Seed, an Iowa-based company, has a full line of corn and soybeans. Call Lucas today at 641-860-0595. Plant it, profit. Cornelius Seed from Lucas Woogie. Back here to Lions Field in Clear Lake, 27-0. Lions lead over the Indians with 10:03 to play. In quarter number 2. And Dunning back to kick this one away. Once again, it is Deegan Moore. And this time, he'll be joined by Kwan Smith. Back to return for the Indians. So Kwan Smith and Deegan Moore back to return. It is Deegan Moore at the goal line. Deegan Moore running out. He's got gunners bearing down on him. He's taken down at the 10. Deegan Moore hammered at the 10-yard line as black jerseys swarmed him, trying to get out of the goal line. He'll be brought down right around the 10-yard line. It'll be 90 yards to go for the Indians, trying to find pay dirt for the first time. They officially ruled it a 47-yard punt return for a touchdown for Furman. 9:57 to play, second quarter. Waldorf University halftime show comes your way next. We'll break down the first half and get you set for the second half of play. Indians trying to find pay dirt here before halftime. 9:57 to go in the second quarter. Peter Wilson keeps the football, and he'll be brought down in the backfield at about the 8-yard line. That'll be second down and about 12 for the Indians, as 3 or 4 Lions get to him in the backfield. We'll call it second down and 12. Long 11 as the ball is in front of the 8 but short of the 9-yard line. $9:20 to play here in the second quarter. 1 receiver, 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. And we've got a stoppage. Smith is back in at quarterback for the Indians, as we've got whistles and penalty markers on the field. See what our call is from our official. Delay a game against Forest City. Still can't quite hear that referee mic here, but his indication of delay of game, so that'll put the Indians inside the 5 at the 4. And make it second down and a long ways to go for Forest City. They've got to get out to the 22-yard line for a first down. We'll call it second down and 17. From his own goal line, it is Jackson Smith in the backfield for the Indians. He'll hand it off to Deegan Moore. Deegan Moore rushing for about a yard. He'll get to the 5. So Deegan Moore with a gain of 1 on the play. It'll be third down and 16 for the Indians. 8:35 to play here in the second quarter. 27-0 Lions. And the Indians will have third down and 16 from their own 5, where they'll break the huddle. Jackson Smith, the sophomore quarterback for the Indians, has 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Awan is in the backfield as the running back for the Indians. Smith's pass will be short of the intended receiver, Ty Sopko. It'll be incomplete. It'll be fourth down and 16 for the Indians. And once again, the Indians punt unit will jog onto the field. 8:09 to play here in the second quarter. 27-0 the lead in favor of Clear Lake, and they're going to get good starting field position to try to add on more here before halftime. As Furman, who just had a 47-yard punt return for a touchdown with Reiser. Hunter Sunkel's punt is angling towards out of bounds. It takes Reiser backwards to about the 42-yard line, where he is still on his feet. Across the 40 to the 35, inside the 35 at about the 33-yard line. So it'll be a good gain of about 11 on the return by Reiser, as it looked like the Indians maybe trying to angle that one out of bounds after the last punt return for a touchdown. It will be the 33 where they spot the football, so we'll call it an 11-yard return for Reiser, and great starting field position for the Lions. Some of the best starting field position they have had all game long. Haven't had trouble no matter where they're starting from, but they'll get their best starting field position of the game starting at the Indians' 33-yard line. First down and 10 Lions. McIntyre will keep this one himself. He's on the run. 25 inside the 20. Couple of broken tackles inside the 25, and will be brought down at about the 24, 23-yard line. He'll be short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of about 9 on the play. We'll call it second down and about 1. From the 24-yard line, they've got to get across the 23 for a first down. 7:28 to play here in the second quarter. 27-0 Lions. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right side. McIntyre hands it off. It is Dodge on the run. Dodge still bursting through the Indians defense. Finally brought down inside the 15. at about the 13, 14-yard line, officially at the 14. So it'll be first down and 10 Lions from the Indians' 14-yard line as they're knocking on the door once again. 7:05 to play now in the second quarter. Two receivers left, one receiver to the right side. McIntyre in the gun. He's got Dodge with him, and the Indians will jump off sides. And that'll give Clear Lake 5 more yards forward to make it first down and 5 now for the Lions at about the 9-yard line. So first down and 5, Clear Lake from the 9. Clear Lake 2 timeouts used in the first half. They'll have 1 remaining. The Indians have 2 timeouts remaining. 6:44 to play in the opening half. McIntyre in the gun. He'll hand it off to Dodge. Dodge dipping through the Indians defense, and he'll walk into the end zone from 9 yards out. His 3rd touchdown of the game, this time from 9 yards away. It was 6:35 to play in the opening half, second quarter. Clear Lake will add on, now leading 33-0. Dunning is back out to attempt the PAT. Wondering if Clear Lake was ever going to try for a chew to even up their markers after the missed PAT, but for now, we'll continue to kick with Dunning. And this one is up and good. So Dunning makes another one. It's 34-0 Lions, 6:35 to play in the second quarter. We'll come back for kickoff in 1 minute.
First Choice Realty is proud to support our community's real estate moves. It's time to find the perfect home for your future. Call one of our trusted real estate agents, Bethany, Barb, or Mary at 641-585-2404. First Choice Realty of Forest City. Visit them at fcrealty.com.
Real man of genius.
I don't know about genius, but we've been called worse. Call Matt, Chuck, or Jake at County Line Seeds, offering DeKalb, Basgrove, Whiffles, NK, and Latham products. We strive by turning seeds into opportunity. Give us a call today, 641-581-3300. Now that I think about it, that was kind of catchy.
Dunning back out to kick this one away for the Lions of Clear Lake, donning their all-black uniforms tonight. Black jerseys, black pants, and black helmets. The Indians in all whites. White jerseys, white helmets, and white pants. Down 34-0 with 6:35 to play here in the second quarter. Our first half brought to you by our friends at Shooters Sports Bar and Grill. This is the Shooters' first half. Come see them before or after the game. Highway 69 North in 4A City. Shooters Sports Bar and Grill in 4A City. Hello to everybody back at Shooters. Watching on with this one. 34-0 is the lead in favor of the Lions, and the kick will run into the end zone. Second touchback of the game for Dunning. His first kick of the ball game went into the end zone for a touchback. Since then, the Indians have returned a few of them. But it'll be another touchback for Dunning and the Lions, and the Indians will march their offense back onto the field with 6:35 to play here in quarter number 2. See who's at quarterback for the Indians. It's once again Jackson Smith at quarterback for 4A City. The 5'11", 155-pound sophomore will break his team's huddle with 2 receivers to the right side, 1 receiver to the left. Deegan Moore back in the backfield for the Indians. Kwan Smith was in the backfield for the last series. First down and 10 for 4A City from their own 20-yard line. They'll hand it off to Deegan. Deegan looking for some running room, and he is met immediately by 3 or 4 black jerseys. Ball's on the ground. They're going to say he was down first, as the officials immediately pointing at the ground saying he was down. Gage Larson and Rafe Bach, they're on the stop for Clear Lake. Lions will rush in Brock Thompson to join their defensive line now, as they'll send Drace Dolman to the sideline with 6:01 to play here in the second quarter. 34-0 Lions. Clear Lake looking for a quick stop. Thinking they could maybe punch one more in here before halftime. 3 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Hand off to Smith. Smith looking to throw. It's caught at the 20-yard line, and met immediately is Gasman, as the young freshman will make his first career catch for the Indians. As Gasman will get some positive yardage out to about the 24-yard line. 23 officially is where they will spot the ball. It'll be 3rd down and 7 upcoming for the Indians. Two receivers left, one receiver right. Deegan Moore in the backfield with Jackson Smith, heavy to the left side of the offensive line for the Indians. 3 down defensive linemen for Clear Lake, 4 linebackers. Again, the throw from Smith is caught. It's going to be short of the first down marker, caught there across the 25 at about the 26 by Riley Eastfold. The junior for the Indians. Eastfold makes the reception at about the 27-yard line, where it'll be 4th down and short for Forest City. 4th down and about 4, and the Indians will bring their punt unit back onto the field as Hunter Sunkel will boot this one away with 4:31 to play in quarter number 2. Sunkel able to corral the high snap. It is a low kick, pushing Reiser all the way back to the 40-yard line. Reiser looking for some blockers and some running room. He's got some at midfield, and he'll finally be brought down inside Forest City territory at the 49-yard line. So give him a return of about 10 yards. Grab that football at about the 40-yard line. Is that a drone? It is indeed. Don't know where that came from, but all of a sudden a drone just shot up from just in front of the Clear Lake crowd here. And now it will zoom up and on its way. 4:15 to play here in the second quarter. 34-0, high snap over the head of McIntyre, rolls all the way back to the 30, and McIntyre will have to get down on top of it inside the 30-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 20+ here for the Lions as the snap goes over McIntyre's head and all the way back at the 27-yard line. And Clear Lake will have 2nd down and a long ways to go. They're going to call it 2nd down and 34 for the Lions. With 3:39 to play here in the second quarter. McIntyre takes the snap, looks the throw, it's caught by Hudfield. He'll have running room across the 45 near midfield. He'll get all of the lost yards back, almost all of the lost yards back, as he'll pick up about 20 yards on the play back near midfield. They're going to call it the 49-yard line of Clear Lake, so it'll be 2 yards shy of all the lost yards, and it'll be 3rd down and about 12 upcoming for the Lions. They get about 20 yards back there. They make it 3rd down. We give them 22 yards on the reception to Huddenfield. It'll be 3rd down and about 12 from the 49 of Clear Lake. 3:23 to play till halftime. 34-0 Lions. McIntyre near pass. That ball hit the ground before it got to Huddenfield, and so it'll be 4th down. And the Indians will have their second stop of the game, as we'll see the Lions punt unit on, presumably for the first time tonight, with 12 yards to go from the 49-yard line. As they'll march over near the football. Oh, they're going to keep the offense on. They're going to go for it. 4th down and 12. The handoff to Dodge. Did he get enough? He might have reached for it. No, they're going to call him just short. That's going to be a turnover on downs. He's going to get 11 of the 12 he needed on the carry. Well, it depends on where that spot officially is, but from where the official was initially, I don't think he got enough. No, he did not. Dodge dove for it like Superman. Inside the 40, he was looking for the first down yardage, and they're going to come up just short, as the Indians will stop him 1 yard short. So 4th down and 12. Lions elect to go for it, and they're going to be stopped a yard short. It'll be 1st down and 10 for a City from their own 39-yard line. 3:13 to play here in the second quarter. The Indians have their second defensive stop. Now looking to find the end zone for the first time tonight. Trailing 34-0 with 3:13 to go till halftime. Pitching out left side. Ball's dropped on the ground, and Clear Lake's got it. So the Lions didn't get the fourth down and 12, but they're going to get more than that now as Forest City fumbles the ball in the backfield at about the 34-yard line. So Clear Lake will get an extra about 5 or 6 yards, and their offense will come right back onto the field inside the 35 of the 34-yard line. First down and 10, Clear Lake. So 34 yards from the end zone once again here for the Lions. 3:08 to play until halftime. 3 receivers left, 1 receiver, 2 receivers the right side, empty backfield for McIntyre. He'll swing it out near side. It's caught by Huttonfield. He's got some blockers. 30, 25, 20. Still on his feet, 15, 10. He'll break 2 more tackles inside the 5 and finally wrestled down by the Indians as Aiden Frost gets there for Forest City, along with Colin Thompson at about the 5-yard line. So give him a pickup of about 29 on the play as Huttonfield is stopped just short of the end zone at the 5. On first down and 5, Lions with 2:44 to play until halftime. 34-0 Clear Lake. McIntyre in the gun. He's got Dodge with him. Dodge looking for another touchdown, and he will be in. Sam Dodge from 5 yards out, his 4th touchdown of the first half. Second touchdown from 5 yards. 2:23 to play until halftime. The time of the score, a 5-yard dash up the middle for Sam Dodge, and the Lions extend the lead, now leading 40-0. And Christian Dunning set to kick this one. Trying to find another PAT. It is up. It's got plenty of distance, and it is good. 41-0 Lions leading over the Indians with 2:23 to play until halftime on a 5-yard run from Sam Dodge. Kickoff is 1 minute away here on KIOW.
Wilson Dental is expanding again. Wilson Dental now offering a clinic in Buffalo Center. Check out Wilson Dental now in Buffalo Center to go along with their long-standing tradition in Forest City and also offering services in Garner. Wilson Dental in Forest City, Garner, and now Buffalo Center.
H&R Block of Forest City and Garner is proud to support the Forest City Indian sports teams. This year's H&R Block 3-point challenge raised $759 for the Forest City Athletic Fund. We'll run it back next year. Good luck to the Forest City Indians in the future from H&R Block of Forest City and Garner.
Welcome back here on KIOW and live at KIOW.com. 41-0 Clear Lake. Second quarter action. 2:23 to play until halftime. And Dunning and company back on to boot this one away. Forest City will send Kwan Smith and Deegan Moore back to return this kick. And Dunning set to kick this one away. It'll be taken by Kwan. No, he's going to let it go into the end zone, as that ball looked like it was diving at about the 1-yard line where he could return it, but instead it goes into the end zone. Kwan lets it go. Smartly there by the Indians. And with 2:23 to play until halftime, Forest City's offense will march their way back onto the field, where they will start at their own 20-yard line. First down and 10 Indians. Once again, it'll be Jackson Smith, quarterback in the offense for Forest City. 1 receiver left, 1 receiver right, 2 tight ends in the game, and swarmed and swallowed up in the backfield is Deegan Moore. He'll lose 3 yards on the play. Maybe 2. They do mark him at the 18-yard line, so it'll be a loss of 18-yard line, so a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12 upcoming. 1:55 to play until halftime. Forest City should be able to run the clock out and get to halftime. 5 seconds on the play clock for the Indians. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver left. Now 1 second on the play clock. Got to snap the football. They do not. Forest City will call timeout as they had 1 second on the play clock and they were not set and ready to go. So Coach Anderson will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll come back in a minute. Indians trail 41-0.
Teamwork makes the dream work. At NSB Bank, we're proud to support local high school athletes and coaches who work together to achieve greatness. Because when we support the team, we support the entire community. NSB Bank, committed to local athletics and the future we build together. NSB Bank in Forest City, Titonka, Thompson, Northwood, and Mason City. We're here for you. Visit nsbbank.com today.
Back here to Lions Field in Clear Lake, first game of the 2025-2026 football year. As the Indians trail the Lions of Clear Lake 41-0, 1:34 to play until halftime. And the Indians offense will come on the field after the Indians had to take a timeout. Each team has 1 timeout remaining here in the first half of football. Jackson Smith in the backfield with K1. 1 receiver on either side. Jackson will roll out looking to throw, and the pass is incomplete. Forest City wanted holding. They are not going to get it. In coverage was Keaton Jesperson. In coverage for the Lions. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Clock continuous now that we're over 35 points. Doesn't matter if the pass is incomplete or not. Clock still ticking. We're at 1:07 to play here in the second quarter. 41-0 Lions lead. 12 seconds on the game play clock for the Indians. And they're set to snap with 5. They will snap it now with 3. Jackson Smith looking to throw. He'll step up in the pocket and he will be sacked. He was looking for a deep ball to Ty Sopko. Instead, stepped up in the pocket, and the pocket collapsed on him. Sacked by Gage Larson at about the 14-yard line. And with 25 seconds left, this will likely be the final play of the opening half. As Sunkel will boot this one away. Nobody back to return the punt for the Lions. The ball will continue to roll. The Indians can just let the clock run out here in the first half without touching the football, but they will touch it with 7 seconds left. Doesn't matter, as the clock will be continuous, and that will be the end of the first half. We've played 1 half of football. Lions of Clear Lake leading the Indians of Forest City 41-0 here in the first half. Our halftime show brought to you by Waldorf University. It's time now for the Waldorf University halftime show. Waldorf University supports our local athletes with 35 clubs and organizations. Waldorf is a great place to extend your career and get a world-class education right here in Forest City. Find out more online at waldorf.edu. Waldorf.edu, Waldorf University, the and school. Waldorf University will sponsor today's halftime show, and we'll have that halftime show for you when we come back in about 3 minutes. You're listening and watching Indian football from Koloff Media Sports.
Discover Waldorf University in Forest City, where your passion meets opportunity. With scholarships available up to full tuition, a wide range of athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, there's something for everyone. Whether on campus or online, experience the support of a community that feels like home. Learn more today at waldorf.edu.
A&W Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W, where the food is as good as the root beer. Highway 69 North in Forest City.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
Forest City Family Dentistry downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. Forest City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636.
Forest City Ford at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see our current inventory at forestcityford.com. Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends. KCS Customs of Forest City. KCS is your Western snowplow dealer. It can also customize vehicles with LED lights, leveling kits, Jeep accessories, and more. Find out how we can help your ride on Facebook at KCS Customs. KCS Customs of Forest City, your Western snowplow dealer and vehicle customizer.
Lennox in the air means money in your pocket. Call Larson Plumbing and Heating today to learn more about our special savings opportunities on Lennox products by calling 641-797-2219 or visit us online at larsonplumbingandheating.com to learn more.
Matt Jennings and Troy Hall of Jennings & Hall Financial Group, located at MBT Bank, want to thank our Forest City teams for their hard work and dedication and wish them good luck this season. Best wishes from Matt and Troy at Jennings & Hall Financial Group, located at MBT Bank in Forest City.
MBT Bank, based in Forest City, with 9 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota to serve you. MBT supports the Forest City Indians, and we look forward to seeing our student athletes compete all year long. Good luck, Indians, from MBT Bank in Forest City.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services, free delivery in town by mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic, Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City.
Missile Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Pat Lubbock have the market experience to help you follow your dream. They are a member of the State and National Association of Realtors and are ready to help you. Missile Realty of Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
Back here on KIOW, live at KIOW.com. It is the Clear Lake Marching Band on the field here at halftime as the Lions lead over 4A City 41-0. Touchdowns in the first half for Clear Lake. 4 of them out of Sam Dodge as he got the scoring started at the 9:16 mark left in the first quarter. 5-yard run on a 72-yard drive. Dodge once again 7-0 Lions at that point. Dodge once again scores at the 6:10 mark of the second quarter. 26-yard dash on a 45-yard drive for the Lions. They led 13-0 after the missed PAT. Go to the second quarter. Clear Lake 11:47 right away in the second quarter to start things off. Screenplay to Colby Huttonfield. And he goes 67 yards to make it 20-0 Lions. Second quarter, 10:03 left in the second quarter. 47-yard punt return from Furman to make it 27-0. 6:35 mark in the second quarter. 9-yard rush from Sam Dodge to make it 34-0. And at the 2:23 mark, it was a 5-yard rush from Sam Dodge to get us to our halftime score of 41-0. That's a recap of the first half. Brought to you by Waldorf University. It's time now for the Waldorf University halftime show. Waldorf University supports our local athletes. And with 35 clubs and organizations, Waldorf is a great place to extend your career and get a world-class education right here in Forest City. Find out more at waldorf.edu. Waldorf University, the and school. Waldorf University sponsoring our halftime show. Here at the break, 41-0 in favor of the Clear Lake Lions, as it is the Waldorf University halftime show. We'll talk to you a little bit about Waldorf University. As the Waldorf University football team is getting ready, we got the Waldorf Coaches Show that goes on Wednesdays at our first half sponsor, Shooter Sports Bar and Grill. Make sure you join the Waldorf Gridiron Club and Waldorf University head football coach Tyler Chapa at Shooter Sports Bar and Grill. There's a discount for Waldorf students and staff. Show your student badge or your staff ID badge, and you can get a discount at Shooter Sports Bar and Grill only on Wednesdays during the show there in Forest City. The Waldorf University football team is in Orange City as they will take on Northwestern at 6 p.m. tomorrow night to open up the season. Of course, you can go and find streaming options at WaldorfWarriors.com, but the Waldorf University football team will open up their season at Northwestern tomorrow night. 6 p.m. kickoff from Orange City as the Warriors start their second season in GPAC play. Waldorf football team plays from August until November. Final game of the season at Bolsdorf Field is set Senior Day on November 15th, 1 p.m. game against Doane. Waldorf University football team will be at home for the first time next Saturday, as it is Community Night. Make sure you go and check out all the fun things happening at Community Night in Forest City next Saturday, September 6th at 5 p.m. as the Warriors will host Mount Marty, their first home game of the football season. Then they have a little bit of a road trip going to Midland and Hastings, come home to Concordia, back on the road at Morningside, home against Dordt, at Dakota Wesleyan, and then their final two games of the season on November 8th and November 15th. We talked about Doane before, but they'll take on Briarcliff University on November 8th, a 1 p.m. kickoff. A lot of 1, 2 o'clock kickoffs, especially the ones at Bolsdorf Field, so make sure you go check those off on Saturday afternoons, except for next Saturday when they open up at home against Mount Marty. That'll be a 5 p.m. kickoff, and it will be Community Night here in Forest City. Also going on, the Waldorf University volleyball team. They're off to a great start. The Warriors, under head coach Bree Ebenhouse, 6-0 to start the season. Of course, we've got some Forest City and other local alums that are making their presence known in the Waldorf University volleyball team this year. 6-0. Waldorf University volleyball team, including a couple neutral site wins, couple of wins on the road. They will be at home at the Hanson Fieldhouse for the first time on September 10th when they open up GPAC play, or I guess not quite opening up GPAC play, but opening up GPAC play at home. There we go. We'll go with that one on September 10th. That is a Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. from the Hanson Fieldhouse in Forest City as they take on Dordt University, and then they'll have Briarcliff and Northwestern the next couple of Wednesdays. So it looks like maybe 4 straight Wednesdays. The Waldorf University volleyball team will be at home at the Hanson Fieldhouse, so make sure you go check them out. They are 6-0 to start the season. What a start there from the Waldorf University volleyball team. And, of course, great to see the local presence out there for the Warriors. Of course, Jalen Hovinga, outside hitter for Waldorf on that team.
With the best customer service experience, WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
Volleyball team. So a couple of local Forest City athletes on that Waldorf University volleyball team, so make sure you go out and check them out as they are at home the next couple of Wednesdays. They'll be playing at the Hanson Fieldhouse. All right, we'll come back in 2 minutes. We'll have more of the halftime report brought to you by Waldorf University after this. This is Indian football from Coloff Media Sports.
To win in sports, adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Amy Ryan, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help you create a game plan for your financial goals. Call 641-582-2771 to get started today.
Solventum, formerly the 3M Distribution Center of Forest City. The team at Solventum wishes our area athletes good health and good luck this season. Like any good team, working together brings out the best on the field or in the warehouse. The Solventum Distribution Center of Forest City.
High school sports build champions on and off the field through teamwork, respect, and hard work. At NIAC, they believe learning is the ultimate game changer. High school students can start earning college credit today for free. Discover how at NIAC.edu. NIAC, future found.
Higher Spear Insurance strives to be your all-encompassing agency, protecting everything from your home and auto to your farm, crop, and health. Find us in our 3 locations, Titonka, Forest City, and Thompson. Call 515-928-2085 or learn ways to protect your future at higherspearins.com.
Grow Electric in Lake Mills is proud to support area athletics and proud to serve our new and returning customers. To get started on any electrical project, big or small, call 641-592-8282. Good luck, athletes, from Grow Electric in Lake Mills.
Hello, this is Leah from Shooters in Forest City. If you haven't tried our new menu, stop by today. As baseball and softball season is coming to an end, come bring your team in for an end-of-year celebration with us. We can't wait to see you at Shooters in Forest City.
Holland Contracting in Forest City for earth moving, large or small building projects, farm drainage, directional drilling, demolition, tire and automotive shop, and more. Call the construction experts at 641-585-2231. Holland Contracting in Forest City, dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time.
Back here to Lions Field in Clear Lake. As the Indians and the Lions getting set for second half football, our first half stats brought to you by Waldorf University Clear Lake with 12 first downs offensively. They got 7 of them on the ground, 5 of them through the air. They have 86 yards on the ground. The Lions through the air 177 yards, total of 263 yards of total offense. Jackson McIntyre is 6 of 7 through the air so far in the first half. Lions have fumbled 3 times. They've lost it once. 5 penalties for 46 yards. They've had the ball for 9 minutes and 9 seconds. They are 0 of 1 on third down, 0 of 1 on fourth down so far in the contest. No punts for the Lions. Forest City has 1 first down. That was via penalty. The Indians have negative 20 yards on the ground. Peter Wilson and Jackson Smith are 3 of 6 collectively through the air for the Indians. They've run 21 total offensive plays for negative 20 yards of total offense. They have fumbled 1 time and lost it. The Indians have committed 4 penalties for 23 yards. Have had the ball for 14 minutes and 27 seconds. 0 of 7 on third down. Have not completed or not attempt a fourth down conversion and have punted 7 times. Hunter Sunkel is has a 33-yard average on his punts so far in the contest. Peter Wilson has thrown the ball 3 times and completed 1. Jackson Smith has thrown the ball 4 times and completed 2 of them so far. On the ground for the Indians, Deegan Moore has rushed 5 times for negative 6 yards. Peter Wilson has run 7 times for negative 12 yards. Haywan Smith, 3 rushes for 4 positive yards. And Tavon Mikes has rushed the ball 1 time for negative 6 yards in the contest. Flip side to Clear Lake. Jackson McIntyre is 6 of 7 for 180 yards and 1 touchdown through the air. On the ground, Jackson McIntyre has 4 rushes for a total of 25 yards. Also rushing the football, Sam Dodge has run 8 times for 70 yards. Colby Huddenfield has run the ball 2 times for 13 yards. And Carson Reiser has rushed the ball 1 time for 0 yards as he was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defensively for the Lions, leading the way, 6 total tackles for Rafe Back, 5 total tackles for Divide Coleman, and also 5 tackles for Dontrell Johnson. Defensively for the Indians, they are led by 4 total tackles by Ty Sopko, 4 total tackles by Deegan Moore, 3 total tackles for Aiden Frost, and James Hagan has 3 total tackles. Colin Thompson also with 3 total tackles, and then a host of Indians have added a couple of tackles on the play defensively for Forest City. That is your halftime stats brought to you by Waldorf University. Again, the Lions lead the Indians 41-0. We'll come back in 1 minute for the kickoff of the second half. This is Indian football from Koloff Media Sports.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Rainer and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 or see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems. The right door, the right way.
Malin Egg Service of Forest City is a proud supporter of Forest City High School athletics. Nate Malin is with you from the word go. From planting to harvest, you can count on Nate. Contact him today in Forest City at 641-860-1712. We'll help you put the right seed on your acre. 641-860-1712.
Back here to Lions Field in Clear Lake. The Indians deferred the opening kickoff, so Forest City will get the football to start the second half of play, as the Indians looking to find some adjustments at halftime and find the end zone here in the second half. Our halftime show brought to you by Waldorf University. Tonight's second half is brought to you by A&W Family Restaurants in Forest City. A&W is open daily from 10:30 a.m. until 10 p.m. with homemade root beer, a full menu of sandwiches, appetizers, and more, including their famous 99-cent ice cream cones. For a quick, tasty treat, it's the A&W Family Restaurants on Highway 69 North in Forest City. You still have about a half an hour to get up to your local Forest City A&W store. They are the sponsor of the second half. A&W Family Restaurants in Forest City. We appreciate their support of Forest City Indian High School athletics. Christian Dunning back to send this one away. It is Deegan Moore. No, pardon me. Kwan Smith. And going into the end zone is the kick. Kwan Smith and Jacob Smith were the 2 deep men there for the Indians as we start the third quarter. And the Indians will have first down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Trailing 41-0. We'll have continuous clock here in the second half, so if you watching along the way and wondering why clock does not stop even on missed pass plays, as a continuous clock rule is on here with the Lions leading 41-0. As we'll open up the second half of play, the Indians will have 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. It is Jackson Smith in the backfield once again for the Indians at quarterback. Smith will take the snap. He'll flip it out to the right side. That is Deegan Moore, and he is thrown down by Sam Dodge for a 10-yard loss. Well, they're going to spot him at the 11. We'll call it a 9-yard loss. So they mark it down at the 11-yard line, where it'll be second down and about 19 to go for the Indians. As Sam Dodge ripped through the Indians' offense and found that tackle. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right side. Jackson Smith in the backfield with K1. this time. Smith, quick pass out. It's caught by Colin Thompson across the 15-yard line. Maybe at the 15-yard line, so the Indians will get about 4 of the lost yardage back. It will be the 15-yard line. It'll be second down at about 14 yards to go here for the Indians. Actually, they're going to give them the 16-yard line. So a gain of about 5 on the play to make it second down and 14 for 4A City. Third quarter action, second half, brought to you by A&W Family Restaurants in 4A City. Indians will break the huddle with 12 on the play clock. 10:38 to play here in the third quarter. Smith claps, gets the handoff. He'll roll out right, looking to throw into triple coverage, and it's dropped. Interception that probably was 6 for the Lions, as Sam Dodge will drop it at about the 22-yard line, as Jackson Smith fired that one into triple coverage. And it'll be fourth down for the Indians. Fourth down and 14 from the 16-yard line. Hunter Sunkel on for his 8th punt of the ball game. And he will boot this one away end over end, and a fair catch is called for, but the ball is muffed. And then picked back up by Carson Reiser. Good boot there by Sunkel. Had been on a 33-yard punt average so far. Boom, that one much past midfield, and they'll spot the ball at the 46-yard line. So the Lions will have first down and 10 from their own 46 on a good boot there by Hunter Sunkel. 41-0 the lead, 9:26 to play here in the third quarter. Jackson McIntyre will send 5 wide. 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers left. McIntyre in the backfield, he'll send one in motion. That's Dodge. He'll get the hand off to the right side. Dodge running room 40, still on his feet, 35-30. He's got one man to beat at the 20, but catching up to the play. Good job on the pursuit from behind that one was Gabe Kozma. Looked like it was one man to beat for Sam Dodge and Ty Sopko, but Gage Kozma comes running out of nowhere and chases him down from the backfield. The senior makes a great tackle for the Indians at about the 18-yard line. Helping out Sopko there. Sopko was there to make the play as well, but Kozma coming from behind the play to make the tackle for the Indians. Touchdown throw for Clear Lake, as they'll find Huddenfield wide open, streaking down the middle, as it'll be an 18-yard pitch and catch for a Clear Lake touchdown with 8:30 to play in the third quarter. Huddenfield's second touchdown of the ball game. Last one was from 67 yards. This time goes from 18 yards. And Dunning out to attempt the PAT. Has only missed one of them he has attempted so far. This one is up. It's got the distance, and it is through the uprights, and it is good. Clear Lake leading 48-0. 8:30 to play here in the third quarter. Kickoff is 1 minute away.
Hi, this is Ryan Harvey, the sales manager at Chrysler of Forest City. Now is a great time to have your vehicle looked over before you hit the open road with our highly trained staff here at Chrysler of Forest City. Or, if you are looking for your next vehicle, stop in and see our experienced sales staff. Our inventory changes daily, so swing by often and see what's new on the lot, or visit our website at chryslerforestcity.com.
Lucas Woogie is your locally owned Cornelius Seed dealer here in Forest City. Cornelius Seed, an Iowa-based company, has a full line of corn and soybeans. Call Lucas today at 641-860-0595. Plant it, profit. Cornelius Seed from Lucas Woogie.
Back here to Lions Field in Clear Lake, as the Lions extend their lead to 48-0. Does officially go down as an 18-yard pitch and catch from McIntyre to Huddenfield. McIntyre approaching 200 yards passing in the ball game. Will be just shy of that mark after that. Pitch and catch was 23 yards shy of 200 yards. Coming into the second half, 48-0 the lead for the Lions as Dunning back to kick this one away. It'll be Jacob Smith and Kwan Smith back to receive for the Indians. Low kick picked. Oh, it's bobbled by the Indians. And that will go into the end zone for a touchback. I don't think Jacob Smith touched it. He almost did. That was Colin Thompson. The ball rolls past Thompson at about the 15-yard line and rolls into the end zone. So the Indians will get it at the 20-yard line. The only thing you're worried about there is that ball stops short of the goal line. And Thompson's forced to pick it up inside the 5, or worse, the Lions get to it first. But the Indians avoid disaster there and will get the ball at the 20-yard line, first down and 10. Indians will hand it off up the middle, looking for some positive yardage across the 20 to about the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play for the Indians. Make it second down and 5. Jackson Smith still quarterbacking the offense for the Indians. Have not seen Peter Wilson since early in the first half on defense or offense. So leads me to believe that Wilson may be a little banged up for 4A City. Hopefully nothing too serious for Wilson. 2 tight ends in the game. The Indians will hand it off to the right side. And that is Mikes on the rush for the Indians. Avion Mikes, the sophomore, will lose about 4 this time. It'll be third down and 9 upcoming for the Indians. 6:45 to play in the third quarter. Third down and 9 from the 21-yard line, where the Indians will break the huddle. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the far side of the formation. It's Smith and Mikes in the backfield for the Indians. Jackson Smith takes the snap, looking to throw. Long pass down the sidelines, intended for Thompson, and it'll be incomplete. Good coverage on the play by the Lions, as that was Isaac Brownlee, step for step with Thompson rushing down the field. Indians trying to catch him off guard with a long throw down the sidelines, but good coverage by Brownlee, locking up Thompson there, and the Indians will be back on to punt with 5:55 to go here in the third quarter. Lions still lead 48-0. High snap over Sunkel's head. It's heading into the end zone. Sunkel drops it, and now it's picked up by the Lions. Or did Sunkel get back on top of it? No, it's a touchdown, Clear Lake. If Sunkel can get there and get on top of it, the Indians could save 5 points. Instead, it is a touchdown for Clear Lake on a high snap. Not sure which one of the Lions ended up getting on top of it, but they will add on to their lead. As a high snap over Sunkel's head, he tried to get back and get on top of it, but unable to get there before the Lions do. Clear Lake looking to tie their largest margin of victory against 4A City. It is up and it is good. 55-0, which is the record margin. Lions beat the Indians 55-0 in 1922. Clear Lake has scored more points than 55 in meetings against 4A City, but 55 points is the largest spread between these two teams in their 94 game history. 4A City can have a chance to take a few pieces of that back, as their offense will be back onto the field in 30 seconds.
First Choice Realty is proud to support our community's real estate moves. It's time to find the perfect home for your future. Call one of our trusted real estate agents, Bethany, Barb, or Mary at 641-585-2404. First Choice Realty of Forest City. Visit them at fcrealty.com.
Back here to Clear Lake as the Lions will bring in somebody else to kick. It is Reese Wharton, junior kicker, 6'2", 185. Will get his first opportunity in the ball game as Wharton is on to boot this one away. So it looks like Christian Dunning maybe has exceeded his tour of duty for the Knights. 5:42 to play here in the third quarter. 55-0 is the Lions' lead. And the kick will be taken by the Indians at about the 4-yard line. It's Kwan Smith, and he'll rush forward to about the 20 where he'll be brought down. So a good 18-yard return there this time for Kwan. Give Kwan 18 yards, a little less. I'm going to say he picked it up at the 4. So give him about 16 yards on the return for Kwan. They're going to say Kobe Ort jumped on that football in the end zone officially. And the Indians offense back on the field. 4:55 to play in the third. Jackson Smith will roll out looking to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Sopko, but it's over his head and out of bounds. Sopko had beaten the corner. The corner went on different coverage. Safety coming over the top. Hadn't quite got to Sopko in time, but instead the ball sails over Sopko's head and out of bounds. 4:25 to play now in this third quarter. And the Indians will have second down and 10 from their own 20. 4:14 to play here in the second quarter. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left, wing on the right side of the Indians offense. Smith takes the handoff. He'll hand it off to Mikes. Mikes running across the 20 to about the 23-yard line. So give Mikes about 3 yards on the carry for the Indians. Up to about the 23-yard line. We'll make it third down and about 7 yards to go. As the Indians will break the huddle. 2 receivers right. They'll send a tight end and a receiver to the left side of the formation. Mike's in the backfield with Smith. Smith looking to roll out. He'll look to throw. And he'll throw incomplete as that one in and out of the hands at about the 32-yard line, intended for Sopko once again. Smith threw into double coverage there, but actually a pretty good ball that beat both defenders, but it is off the chest plate and onto the ground, and the Indians will look to boot this one away on 4th down and 7. And the Lions will send Madden McIntyre, a freshman, 6'175", back to receive this punt from Sunkel. Good snap this time. Sunkel gets it away. It's a spiraling kick that's taken at about the 43-yard line by McIntyre. He's rushing. McIntyre 35-30, still on his feet. Now he's tripped up at the 25-yard line. Great shoestring tackle there by Aiden Frost. Saves a touchdown. As Frost maybe cramping up a little bit there for the Indians, goes down immediately, but he made a touchdown saving a shoestring tackle. Frost does at about the 24-yard line. They're going to say that McIntyre fell to the 26 officially is where they're going to spot him. So injury timeout on the field, but it's for Frost, who appears to have a bit of a cramp. That's a common occurrence here in these first couple of games as we get into the August, early September, and then things really start to chill off as we go towards the end of the football season. Crazy the football year start with temperatures usually in the 80s, and then sometimes by the time we get to the last couple of games of the year, 20s, 30s. It's pretty chilly those last couple of games of the year. 55-0 the lead in favor of Clear Lake with 2:23 to play here in the third quarter. And Lions will get the football back, needing just 26 yards to the end zone this time. As Frost will be helped off the field for the Indians, and we'll have to sit at least one defensive play as he works out the cramp. Of course, 4A City already down a couple of guys we haven't seen in quite some time. Looks like a couple of Indians over on the bench area without their helmets. Talked about Wilson, haven't seen Wilson in some time. Here's a handoff up the middle at about the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 6 on the play. That is MJ Ott on the carry. 34 MJ Ott, the senior, now in at tailback for the Lions. Also in at quarterback is Payne Nelson, junior quarterback, 5'11", as McIntyre appears to have concluded his day as well, as Ott once again will take this one right up the middle. And he'll have enough for a first down across the 15 to about the 13-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 Lions. 1:35 to play here in the third quarter of our A&W Family Restaurants second half. It is officially marked at the 13-yard line. First down and 10, 55-0 the lead for the Lions. Snap to Nielsen. He'll hand it off to Ott once again, and Ott will rush forward across the 10 to about the 7. It'll be second down and about 5 yards to go for the Lions. Under a minute now to play here in the third quarter. 21 seconds on the play clock, 41 seconds on the game clock. We'll have at least one more snap here of the third quarter before we switch sides of the field for the fourth. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Nelson in the gun. He'll take the handoff. Oh, he tried to hand it off, but it was nearly dropped. Instead, Nelson just had to keep it himself. And Kozma again in the backfield, making a good tackle for the Indians. They're going to bring Nelson down in the backfield, and that will be the end of the third quarter. He tried to hand that one off, but miscommunication, could not get the handoff. Instead, Nelson decided just to pull it down and take off with it before Gage Kozma brought him down for a loss all the way back for about 4 yards. So it'll be third down and 9 Lions. When we come back, we'll switch sides of the field one more time. Lions lead 55-0. They'll have the ball at the 12-yard line, needing 9 yards for a first down when we come back. This is Indian football from Koloff Media Sports.
Real man of genius.
I don't know about genius, but we've been called worse. Call Matt, Chuck, or Jake at County Line Seeds, offering DeKalb Asgrow, Whiffles, NK, and Latham products. We strive by turning seeds into opportunity. Give us a call today, 641-581-3300. Now that I think about it, that was kind of catchy.
Wilson Dental is expanding again. Wilson Dental now offering a clinic in Buffalo Center. Check out Wilson Dental now in Buffalo Center to go along with their long-standing tradition in 4A City, and also offering services in Garner. Wilson Dental in 4A City, Garner, and now Buffalo Center.
Back here to Lions Field in Clear Lake. 12 minutes on the clock as we head to our fourth quarter. And it'll be 3rd down and 9 yards to go for the Lions from the 12-yard line as they're 12 yards from the end zone. This one up the middle, they're going to have enough for a first down. Oh, it's going to be close. The Indians able to get to him right at the first down marker. They're going to be a bit short. At the 5, it looked like the push originally was going to have enough to get to the 4 for a first down. Instead, the Indians stack them up right at the 5. It'll be 4th down and a long 1 yard to go. They got to get across the 4, halfway to the 3 to get a first down. And the ball is sitting right at the 5-yard line. Lions appear to be going to go for it. Haven't attempted a field goal yet in this game. Well, maybe they would give Dunning a chance there, but instead they're going to keep the offense on the field. Needing a yard and a half for a first down, needing 5 yards for a touchdown, and it will be a touchdown. As MJ Ott will be into the end zone for a Clear Lake Lion touchdown, 5 yards out. As MJ Otto will find the end zone. That will extend the Clear Lake lead to 61-0, and they will attempt the PAT. Once again, in to do the kicking is Reese Wharton. So Reese Wharton in to attempt the extra points with 11:10 to play here in the fourth quarter. Three seconds for the Lions to snap this one, and that's got to be a false start. Half the line was not even set for the Lions. They snapped it with 1 second on the play clock. They're going to let it go, and the kick is up, and it is good. Looked like for sure going to be either a delay of game, or if they did try to snap it, a false start. But the Hankies stay in the pockets, and we'll kick it off in 1 minute. 62-0 Lions. More football is next.
H&R Block of Forest City and Garner is proud to support the Forest City Indian sports teams. This year's H&R Block 3-Point Challenge raised $759 for the Forest City Athletic Fund. We'll run it back next year. Good luck to the Forest City Indians in the future from H&R Block of Forest City and Garner.
Teamwork makes the dream work. At NSB Bank, we're proud to support local high school athletes and coaches who work together to achieve greatness. Because when we support the team, we support the entire community. NSB Bank, committed to local athletics and the future we build together. NSB Bank in Forest City, Titonka, Thompson, Northwood, and Mason City. We're here for you. Visit nsbbank.com today.
Back to Lions Field in Clear Lake. Zarin Egestal with you. 62-0. Clear Lake leading over 4A City with 11:10 to play here in the fourth quarter. And the Indians will get the football back. Reese Wharton out to kick this one away. Colin Thompson and Kwan Smith back to return for the Indians. And Clear Lake having some trouble getting lined up here with their kickoff teams and different guys out there on their kickoff team. They'll get everybody set now, and Wharton will boot this one away. It'll be taken by Thompson at the 5. Thompson up to the 15, Thompson to the 20. And he'll get hit down around the 20-yard line. They'll give him forward progress. We'll see which side they spot it on. One official is at the 21, one official is at the 20. And it was Thompson about right in the middle, so they really didn't have one side or the other to go with. They're going to go with the official that's at the 21-yard line. And the Indians appreciate that. So first down and 10 for A City from their own 21-yard line, where the Indians offense will take over. With 10 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Jackson Smith, back quarterback in the offense. Mike's in the backfield. One receiver right, one receiver left. Couple of tight ends in the game. Smith will clap and take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Mike's. Mike's looking for some running room across the 20. And going to get stopped short of the 22-yard line. Give him about a half a yard on the play. It'll be second down at about 10. It'll be just short of the 22-yard line, so we'll call it 9.5 for the Indians. Here on second down. Smith in the gun. He's got a receiver right and a receiver left. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off to Mikes. Mike's looking for some running room. He's got some across the 22. Across the 23. He'll be just short of the 24-yard line. So Mikes will find a couple of yards on the play. And now another Indian is down, so we'll have another injury timeout. As Emily Putney, who does a great job as the Indians' athletic trainer for all of their sports, will come out to attend to the injured Indian. The ball is spotted at the 23-yard line, so it'll be a gain of 2 on the play to make it third down and about 8 upcoming. With 9:17 to play here in the ball game. We'll take a break as well. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Indian football from Koloff Media Sports.
A&W Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W, where the food is as good as the root beer. Highway 69 North in Forest City.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
Back here to Lions Field in Clear Lake. Still an injury timeout. The drone has come back. Maybe they're just looking for a battery change. That drone has come out of nowhere a couple of times tonight. In football action, it is 62-0 in favor of the Lions over 4A City. Still tending to the injured Indian. 9:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. And it appears the injured Indian don't quite have a number on him yet. Can't tell if that's Brian Bridges, 51, or Gabe Kozma, 57. It looks like it is Bridges. Originally, his jersey had kind of taken away that top part of the second number, so couldn't tell if it's Bridges or Kozma. It looks like it is Bridges, and good to see him walking off on his own power as he'll head off to the Indian sideline. 9:17 to play here in the fourth. It is 62-0 in favor of Clear Lake. And the Indians offense back on with a 3rd and 8 from the 23-yard line, their own 23. One receiver right, one receiver left. Jackson Smith will take the snap with Mikes in the backfield. He'll hand it off to Mikes. Mikes looking for some running room. He's got some good yardage across the 25 to about the 26-yard line, where it'll be 4th down and about 6. So the Indians will bring on their punt unit. We'll call it 4th down and 5. As we are now under the 9-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Sunkel back on for the Indians punt unit, and he'll get a great roll. No return from the Lions, and it will keep rolling, an Indian roll all the way down to about the 22-yard line. As Hunter Sunkel boots that one away to about the 22-yard line, where the Clear Lake offense will be back on with 1st down and 10. 8:11 to play here in the fourth quarter. Make sure you stay tuned following tonight's game for our County Line Seeds post-game show. As we'll wrap everything up, we've also got the Iowa High School scoreboard show coming your way at 10 o'clock tonight. So make sure you're tuned into KIOW for that. New ball carrier in the game. We'll find a few yards on first down. That'll be Dwight Jones. A junior 6'175" will take the carry. Clear Lake set up shop at the 23-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 2 upcoming. We're seeing Dwight Jones for the first time tonight. Rushing forward for that one for the Lions. And they're going to give him the 30-yard line. Or, pardon me, take him back 1 yard to the 30. So it'll be 2nd down at about 3 instead. Hand it off to Jones on the right side. Once again, he's looking for an edge. He's got some blockers. He'll have first down yardage, and penalty marker is out. Don't think he was going to the ground at the time. That's a flag right at the end of the play that could either be a face mask or a horse collar against the Indians, or it could be a hold on the edge by the Lions. Could be either of the two on the far side of the field. See what our head official has to say about this one. It is hold. No, it is, yeah. Face mask. Yeah, that's right in that area at the end of a run where it can be either face mask or horse collar against the Indians, or could be a late hold against the Lions. Unfortunately, it is against 4A City, so that'll add 15 yards to the end of the run, take them all the way out to midfield. First down and 10 Clear Lake from the 50-yard line. 6:35 to play here in the ball game. They're going to hand it off to Jones again. Jones will break 1 tackle. He'll break 2 tackles, and he'll race past 3 Indians, and he is on his way towards the end zone. Can one more Indian catch him? No. Good attempt on a play there by Jason Lee. Indian senior, 6'1", 140. Chased him down from the backside, trying to catch up to Jones. But instead it'll be a 50-yard touchdown rush for Dwight Jones as he broke multiple Indian tackles and then outraced the white jerseys to the end zone. 50-yard scoring play for Jones to extend the Clear Lake lead, now 68-0. And Wharton is on to attempt the PAT to add the 1 point to get to 69. Penalty markers on the play. And it will be encroachment against 4A City. So that'll push them up further, as it'll be encroachment against the Indians. And they will retry the kick. Looked like the Lion players were trying to ask Coach Stensland if they could go for the 2-point conversion now. They get to the 70 mark, and Coach Stensland shakes his head no. So they will attempt the PAT once again. Half a distance to the goal, and Wharton will get a little bit closer. And Wharton's kick is up, and it is good. 69-0, Lions lead over 4A City on a 50-yard rush by Dwight Jones. We'll have kickoff 1 minute away with 6:16 to play here in the fourth.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
Forest City Family Dentistry, downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. Forest City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636.
Welcome back here to Clear Lake. 6:16 to play here in the fourth. It is 69-0 in favor of the Lions. Wharton is back out to attempt the PAT. Pardon me, to kick off as he made the PAT moments ago. Back to receive for the Indians. It appears to be a couple of fresh bodies out there for the Indians. And picked up at about the 5-yard line. I think that's Jesse Hagan across the 15 to the 20 and going to be brought down. No, ball's on the ground and Clear Lake's on top of it. Ball is fumbled. That was Dash Plath, the freshman out there for the Indians. 24, Dash Plath getting out there for the Indians, and the ball's on the ground, picked up by the Lions at the 20. It'll be first down and 10 Clear Lake from the 4A City 20-yard line with 6 minutes to play here in the ball game. Oh no, they said 4A City got back on top of it. My apologies. A good job by Plath to get back on top of that one. There was 3 Clear Lake bodies and just Plath. And he was able to get right back on top of it for the Indians. So 4A City will keep their offense onto the field. With 5:33 to play here in the fourth quarter. And off to Mikes. Mike's looking for running room. He's got some across the 20 to the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. On the tackle for the Lions is Henry Jennings, sophomore, 6'1", 180. Makes the stop, but it'll be a gain of 5 for 4A City. And second down and 5 upcoming for the Indians. With under 5 to play here in the ball game. One receiver right, one receiver left. In the backfield is Smith. And he will be tackled. Mike's once again in the backfield this time. Now they're going to give him the line of scrimmage at the 25-yard line. Even the umpire was ready to mark the ball at the 24-yard line. Instead, looked over at the line judge and see that he is at the line of scrimmage. So they will give the Indians back the line of scrimmage to make it third down and 5. With 4:16 to play in the ball game. Here's the snap. Smith rolling out. Now looking to throw down the field. That is incomplete. Pardon me. Indians on their third quarterback, Miles Douglas. Freshman quarterback, 6'1", 155 on that pass for the Indians. So Miles Douglas in there at quarterback for the Indians. Incomplete pass, and it'll be fourth down and 5. With 3:40 to play in the ball game, and Clear Lake will get the football back. Lions, nobody back to return the punt for Sunkel. And Sunkel set to boot this one away with nobody there to return. It will take a Clear Lake bounce. Somebody's got to get on that. They do. As the ball is downed by Mason Deercup, another freshman for the Indians. He'll down the football at the 40-yard line. The Lions will have it first down and 10 with under 3 to play, leading 69-0. And they'll have it at the 40-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 Lions on their own 40. And Clear Lake should be able to run the ball a couple of times and run the clock out here in the contest. They will hand it off to the right side. That is Reese Perry, sophomore, in there on the carry, and he's going to have 10 on the play up to the midfield. So Reese Perry will have the carry for the Lions from the 40 to the 50, and they'll have it at midfield, first down and 10. Hunter Sunkel on the stop for the Indians. Now 2:12 to play in the ball game. Clear Lake also onto their third quarterback of the game, as they will hand it off to Perry once again. Mason Deercup has got him in the backfield, trying to wrap him up. The Indians will. Maybe about a yard of a loss of about 1 back into the Clear Lake territory at the 49-yard line. And so it'll be second down and a long 10, not quite 11, as they gave him a little bit ahead of the 49. It's the balls between the 49 and midfield. Call it second down and 10, as Deercup on the stop there for the Indians. They'll break the huddle. They've got 2 receivers right. Got into the game on the left side. And they'll hand off to Perry once again. He's got some running room. Perry across midfield to the 45. And he'll be brought down to the 44-yard line. It'll be third down upcoming for the Lions, and they should just have to snap it one more time in the ball game. Third down and about 4 yards to go. By the time they snap the football, though, the Lions should be able just to run the clock out and pick up their opening night victory over the Indians 69-0. And they will get into victory formation this time, and we'll just have to snap it one more time. They will snap it, and rushing backwards a couple of yards is Nelson, where he will kneel it down and end the ball game. Final score as the last 20 seconds tick away. It is Clear Lake 69, Forest City 0, as the Lions have their largest margin of victory against Forest City in this 94-game history between these two teams. Lions will start the season 1-0. Forest City will fall to 0-1. The Indians will be at home for the first time next week. We'll talk more about the upcoming schedule for the Indians when we come back. Our postgame show will get underway next. Our postgame show brought to you by our good friends at County Line Seeds. See Matt, Chuck, or Jake for all of your DeKalb, Asgrow, Wiffle, NK, and Latham seed products. Give them a call today at 641-581-3300. That's 641-581-3300 today. Good luck, Indians, from County Line Seeds in Forest City. We'll come back. Post-game show will start next here on KIOW.
Real man of genius.
I don't know about genius, but we've been called worse. Call Matt, Chuck, or Jake at County Line Seeds, offering DeKalb, Asgrow, Wiffles, NK, and Latham products. We strive by turning seeds into opportunity. Give us a call today, 641-581-3300. Now that I think about it, that was kind of catchy.
Forest City Ford at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see our current inventory at ForestCityFord.com. Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends. KCS Customs of Forest City. KCS is your Western snowplow dealer. It can also customize vehicles with LED lights, leveling kits, Jeep accessories, and more. Find out how we can help your ride on Facebook at KCS Customs. KCS Customs of Forest City, your Western snowplow dealer and vehicle customizer.
Lennox in the air means money in your pocket. Call Larson Plumbing and Heating today to learn more about our special savings opportunities on Lennox products by calling 641-797-2219 or visit us online at larsonplumbingandheating.com to learn more.
Matt Jennings and Troy Hall of Jennings & Hall Financial Group, located at MBT Bank, want to thank our Forest City teams for their hard work and dedication and wish them good luck this season. Best wishes from Matt and Troy at Jennings & Hall Financial Group, located at MBT Bank in Forest City.
MBT Bank, based in Forest City, with 9 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota to serve you. MBT supports the Forest City Indians, and we look forward to seeing our student athletes compete all year long. Good luck, Indians, from MBT Bank in Forest City.
Welcome back on the post-game show, brought to you by County Line Seeds, as Clear Lake defeats Forest City tonight on opening night of the Iowa High School football season, 69-0 the final score. Let's take you back through the scoring plays of the game. Clear Lake led 13-0 after the first quarter. They added 28 points in the second quarter, 14 points in the third quarter. To defeat the Indians tonight, and 14 points in the fourth quarter, to defeat the Indians tonight 69-0. Scoring drives in the game for Clear Lake. We started right away in the first quarter. It was Sam Dodge on a 5-yard rush with 9:16 to go in the opening quarter. PAT was good. 7-0. The Lions went 72 yards on 6 plays in 3 minutes and 23 seconds to start the game. Second touchdown came at the 6:10 mark of the first quarter, as Sam Dodge this time went 26 yards. PAT was no good. It was 13-0. That was a 3-play, 45-yard drive that ate up 1 minute and 25 seconds of clock. The third touchdown of the game for the Lions was a 67-yard screen play to Huddenfield to make it 20-0. PAT was good. That was with 11:47 left in the second quarter. That drive for the Lions went 2 plays, 69 total yards, 67 on the carry in just 34 seconds. That came after the Lions fumble. They went 4 of their first 5 drives with touchdowns. Their third drive of the game was a fumble. Next touchdown for the Lions came at the 6:35 mark left in the second quarter, as Dodge ran 9 yards to make it 34-0. PAT was good. That was a 9-yard rush to Dodge to cap off a 33-yard drive on 3 plays, taking up 1 minute and 25 seconds of game clock. Takes us to the second half. Clear Lake's first touchdown in the second half was an 18-yard pass from Jackson McIntyre to Huddenfield. 48-0. PAT was good there in the third quarter. That touchdown scoring drive was 35 yards on 2 plays, taking up 45 seconds of game clock. The next touchdown for the Lions was a snap over the head of Hunter Sunkel, the Indians' punter, and went into the end zone. Kobe Ort was able to out-battle Sunkel for that one. He fell on top of it in the end zone to make it 55-0. Then MJ Otto ran 5 yards for a touchdown, 62-0, as that PAT was good. That drive went 26 yards on 6 plays, 2 minutes and 41 seconds off the game clock in that one. Final touchdown of the game was a 50-yard run from Dwight Jones to make it 69-0 with the PAT good. That was a 78-yard 2-play drive that lasted 1 minute and 43 seconds. Stats in this one: the Lions had 20 first downs in the game. They go for 419 total yards of offense. Indians had 1 first down in the game. The Indians went for negative 10 yards of total offense in the contest. On the ground, the Lions ran for 188 yards. They had 12 rushing first downs, 7 passing first downs, and the Lions got 1 first down via a penalty. The Indians had 1 first down in the game, and that was gained via penalty. The Indians had negative 14 yards on the ground. Their 3 quarterbacks were 4 of 12 through the air for a total of 4 passing yards. Both teams ran exactly 36 plays in the game. The Indians fumbled twice, lost them both. The Lions fumbled 3 times, only lost 1 of them. Indians were 6 of 40, 6 penalties for 40 yards. Clear Lake had 5 penalties for 46 yards. Indians had 1 sack in the game for 3 yards. Also was a fumble there. Lions had 3 defensive sacks, taking the Indians back 12 yards in the game. Forest City won the time of possession. They had the ball for 27 minutes and 49 seconds. Clear Lake had the ball for 20 minutes and 11 seconds. The Indians were 0 of 12 on third down, did not attempt a fourth down. The Lions were 0 of 3 on third down and 1 of 2 on fourth down. The Indians punted 11 times in the game for an average of 35 yards. We'll come back in 2 minutes. We'll have some individual stats, and we'll have more of our County Line Seeds post-game show when we come back. This is Indian Football for Call Off Media Sports.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services, free delivery in town by mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic, Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City.
Missile Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Pat Lubbock have the market experience to help you follow your dream. They are a member of the State and National Association of Realtors and are ready to help you. Missile Realty of Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
The Super Bowl in Forest City is open for league and open bowling, with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious Bucchese pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 east of Forest City.
Discover Waldorf University in Forest City, where your passion meets opportunity. With a wide range of athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, whether you're on campus or online, experience the support of a community that feels like home. Learn more at waldorf.edu today.
WCTA is the #1 choice for fiber internet. We offer fast, reliable fiber internet for all your connectivity needs. Our employees are local and live in the communities we serve to provide you with the best customer service experience. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
To win in sports, adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Amy Ryan, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help you create a game plan for your financial goals. Call 641-582-2771 to get started today.
Welcome back here to Clear Lake High School Lions Field. Our postgame show brought to you by County Line Seeds. We're taking a look at our individual stats in this contest. We'll start first with the Indians of Forest City. Peter Wilson got the start at quarterback tonight for the Indians. He was knocked out early in the first half. He threw 2 passes. One of them was complete for 3 yards. Jackson Smith came in, and he had 9 pass attempts. 3 of them were complete for 13 yards. And then Miles Douglas came in, the Indian freshman quarterback, and he threw the ball 1 yard. That pass was incomplete. On the ground, the Indians had 6 rush attempts from Deegan Moore for a total of negative 14 yards. Peter Wilson had 7 rushes in the contest for negative 12 yards. Kwan Smith had 3 rushing attempts in the game for 4 yards. And Tavion Mikes had 9 rushes in the game for a total of 8 yards. Colin Thompson had 1 reception for 4 yards. Ty Sopko had 1 reception for 3 yards. Riley Eastfold had 1 reception for 5 yards. And Nate Gasman had 1 reception for 4 yards in the contest. Defensively for the Indians, Deegan Moore, Colin Thompson have 4 tackles, as does Ty Sopko and Aiden Frost, also with 4 tackles. Aiden Frost had 2 tackles for a loss. 3 tackles on the game for Liam Moyer and Tyler Fox. Jesse Hagan also has 3 tackles in the game. Isaiah Duncan has 2 tackles in the game. It was 2 for Tavion Mikes and 2 for Jason Lee. 1 tackle in the game for Dash Plath. Three tackles for Hunter Sunkel, 2 tackles for Mason Deercump. Gabe Kozma had 2 tackles. Gavin Litzen had a tackle. Carter Osmondson had a tackle. Bryant Bridges had a tackle. And Nate Gasman had 2 tackles in the contest. Hunter Sunkel punted the ball 11 times for a total of 388 yards. That's a 35-yard per punt average. Ty Sopko had one kickoff in the game, and that kickoff went for 50 yards. It was an 18-yard return on that one kickoff. Clear Lake, now their offensive stats look like this. Jackson McIntyre was 8 of 9 through the air for 234 yards and 2 touchdowns. On the ground, McIntyre ran 4 times for 25 yards. Colby Huddenfield ran twice for 13 yards. Sam Dodge ran the ball 8 times for 70 yards. Payne Nelson ran the ball twice for -7 yards. Carson Reiser ran the ball 1 time for 0 yards. Dwight Jones ran the ball three times for 63 yards. And MJ Otto ran the ball 5 times for 30 yards. Receiving, it was 4 receptions for Colby Huddenfield. Went for 137 yards in his Clear Lake debut. 2 touchdowns, his long of 67. Sam Dodge had 1 reception for 36 yards. Trevor Theobald had 2 receptions for 42 yards. Carson Reiser had 1 reception for 19 yards. And defensively, a whole host of Lions picking up tackles tonight, but Rafe Back leads the way with 6 of them, as does Dontrell Johnson. He also has 6 tackles in the game for the Lions, leading the way there defensively for Clear Lake. Christian Dunning had 7 PAT attempts tonight. He made 6 of them. And Reese Wharton had 3 PAT attempts, and he made all 3 of his attempts for PAT. Post-game show brought to you by County Line Seats. I want to thank our friends Matt, Chuck, and Jake for sponsoring tonight's post-game show. 641-581-3300. You can give them a call today or visit them off the airport blacktop in 4A City. Good luck, Indians, from County Line Seats. We'll come back in 30 seconds with our NBT Bank Player of the Game. NBT Bank, based in 4A City, brings you tonight's Player of the Game, and we'll come back with that Player of the Game in 30 seconds.
NBT Bank, based in Forest City, with 9 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota to serve you. NBT supports the Forest City Indians, and we look forward to seeing our student athletes compete all year long. Good luck, Indians, from NBT Bank in Forest City.
Welcome back here to Lions Field. Aiden Frost is going to be our NBT Bank Player of the Game. He tied for the lead in tackles, had a couple of tackles for loss for the Indians as well. Also had a sack in the game as well defensively for the Indians. So on defense, Aiden Frost will be our NBT Bank Player of the Game. All right, that's going to wrap up our coverage here from Clear Lake tonight, as NBT Bank brings you that Player of the Game based in 4A City, supporting local athletes and their families with a full range of products, including checkings and savings accounts to fit any need. Find out more at nbtbank.bank. Today, they are a member of FDIC. Well, next week, the Indians are at home for the first time this season, as 4A City will play host to another Class 3A team, same district as Clear Lake. That is the Charles City Comets. It's been a while since the Indians have met up with Charles City in football action, so we'll have that for you next Friday night. Pregame show at 6:30. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock. Actually, 3 Class 3A opponents in a row for the Indians as they get Clear Lake here tonight, Charles City, and then get Algona in 2 weeks from now. Algona also highly rated in Class 3A before 4A City will get into district play with a long road trip to Walk-On. Walk-On's homecoming night back on September 19th. That'll be their first district game of the season. But again, the Indians are at home next week against Charles City. 6:30 pregame show, 7 p.m. is the kickoff time. We're back on the air on Tuesday. Have a great holiday weekend as the Indian volleyball team will travel to Garner-Hayfield Ventura. We'll have the pregame show at 6:45, and first serve is set for 7 p.m. Indian volleyball team 1-0 on the season. They're back in action against the Garner-Hayfield Ventura Cardinals on Tuesday night. Want to thank everybody that made this broadcast possible. John Lensback at the KIOW studios. Ashley Davison was on camera for us tonight. My name is Zaron Egestal. Iowa High School Scoreboard Show comes your way in about 30 minutes at 10 o'clock this evening. They'll have all the scorers from Class 8 player all the way up to Class 5A and everything in between. We'll have all that coming up your way at 10 o'clock this evening. Once again, final score, Clear Lake Lions 69, Forest City Indians 0. I'm Zaron Egestal saying good night from